Okay, do you guys remember what we got into over the last couple sessions?
Yes.
Dungeon
Do
crawl.
you want me to roll it out? I need to get my dice
Dungeon
in.
crawl. It's the greatest crawl of
According
all.
to my notes, we explore. Wait, this is 9. Okay, yeah, this was last week. Or a couple weeks ago. Explored the dungeon some more, fought a few sin spawn. And then Korvax, the 3-armed goblin. That was a fun fight. We fooled him
Not for
into
him.
believing that we fooled him into believing that we were, or at least 2 of us were goblins, and then ended up killing him. And then we found Damon the barbarian, i.e. the bicep, and a strange spherical room with wrath written in Thessalonian on the walls, and some strange magical spell. There was a levitation spell and a bunch of shit floating around with a ragged book, scroll, bottle of wine, dead raven and a halo of writhing maggots, and a twisted iron rod. Or iron wand with a forked tip.
Yep.
Which we learned was a wand of shocking grasp. And
Yes.
a scroll of burning hands. 3rd level.
You spoke to Corvus as well, a little bit, and he said a few things that it seemed like some of you had sort of raised some eyebrows at. You remember that at all?
There was a lady he was referring to and talking about.
Didn't it sound like they were doing experiments on people or something?
Yeah, the stuff looked like witch magic, like hexes and stuff like that we came across.
Yeah. That was
there was that
separate
room.
from Corvus, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Those-
I don't remember
those
what
were-
else Corvus
yeah.
said.
Those were incredibly ancient, bodies that you had found.
Yeah.
So this is not Corvus. Appears to be a pretty recent addition.
Yeah, the zombies in the holes are old decor.
Yeah.
But also, they seemed to know we were coming.
This-
Because they had talked about getting the traps ready for the intruders or something like that.
I believe Corvus had mentioned that he's guarding his lady.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he was implying that they knew we were coming.
Don't
Or that somebody might be coming.
Well, we convinced him that we were the backup he
Reinforcements.
requested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you convinced him that you were there to back him up, I think.
And that we
Okay.
were goblins.
Yeah, and
That
that you were
too.
goblins. I
Or that
don't
the
know.
two of you were
Or that
goblins.
she
Yeah.
was 2 goblins in a trench coat.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to suggest that, or I didn't intend to convey that Corvus was
That's fine.
saying that he had sent for backup. That you guys
Oh, okay.
took you for it. More that you arrived. And that was what you guys were like.
We convinced him that we had been back up.
Yeah, that you're there to back him up. I think that was.
Or rather, the Oracle had convinced him of that.
Mm-hmm.
Credit where credit's due.
Yeah,
Fair
you got
enough.
rid of
That's fair.
Corvus. You found the meditation chamber, which has a lot of weird sparking, arcing writing on the walls, including the words wrath, misery, anger, hate, things of that nature. You had found a book, I think, that you weren't able to actually read. I seem to recall.
Right. It was in the room too.
Yeah, but it seemed
We
vaguely...
identified that it was written in Abyssal, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's as far as you had gotten with it. Yeah. I think that's where we are. So, you guys find yourselves in the bottom of this corridor. There is the meditation chamber to your south, which you, I think, have finished with. It seemed to me. There's some stairs that Royman is at the foot of that go up.
Yeah.
Or down, whichever way. I can't fucking tell. You're on a different level from the area you came in on. Let's say it's the stairs go back down. and then to the north is the zombie pit where you met Corvus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we can keep going, Roymond, if you want.
While this place is interesting, I don't feel like I want to stay too long in this room. There's a very negative, what do they say, a vibe?
Or we
I
can
mean-
go back and check out the skeletons. I know Vanya wanted to.
On the way out. I've
Right,
already
friends.
acquiesced to continuing.
Do I sound weird?
You sound choppy.
You do sound
Little
very
poppy.
It
choppy.
does sound a little odd, yeah.
Like you're carbonated.
Hmm.
Mm.
Fabulous. Let me
You
try.
got that
just
vape lung.
Oh god.
Return to your underwater.
That's actually pretty good
That's pretty good accurate,
That's-
yeah.
yeah.
That was really close, yeah.
hmm
For some reason, she's snorkeling.
So,
Any better? Any different?
That's a
Yes.
lot.
Well,
Sounds
Good now.
better.
while we're talking
Cool.
about issues with stuff, it says your connection to the server has been interrupted! Exclamation point.
Yeah,
Anything
just,
you do right now will
just-
attempt to
just-
send.
just wait. We get
Is
that.
this on roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's not opening up my sheet because I have my sheet open, but it's a white screen,
Yep.
so I can't really roll anything.
It takes
Okay.
a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine does that.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. A lot of game
Okay.
to load in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Jesus.
just gotta be patient.
Okay, well, if I have to roll shit, I might not be able to. Sorry, fam.
Okay. Well, if we're right here, let's chill for a second while you're. How long does it usually take you guys to load that stuff?
A couple minutes.
Yeah.
A couple minutes.
Mm,
Yeah, I just leave it, and eventually it populates with data.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mine doesn't take that long,
okay.
but I don't know why.
Well, Chris suggested to do like Team Viewer, but
Are you
nope,
guys-
it's loading. It's loading
Oh, there you
shit,
go.
so.
Okay.
Yeah, it just takes
Oof.
time.
Ooh,
For a second.
ooh, it's like nail biter.
I think that's fine.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can stream it to you. Like we did for
Cool.
Ryan that one night. It'll be fine.
Stream the dream.
It seems like a lot.
Cool.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Alright, I just need more patience. Yep. Just
It's
learning
okay.
more patience every day.
Have you looked at your level 2 options at all? Stu?
No, I haven't actually uploaded YPCG, but I'm presuming level 2, it's like you get, I get a little more hit point, and then... that's
The big
basically-
The big choice you have is your rage power.
Oh, I think I might have actually already leveled my character, don't remember.
I don't think level 2 takes very long. It's usually like, yeah, you get a rage power and uncanny dodge. Your base attack goes up by 1. Your fort save goes up by 1. That's it.
Okay.
Plus, I guess you get the extra hit.
Mm-hmm.
Want to take a favored class bonus? That's okay, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you do have a level 2 character sheet, but it'd be on your PC here.
I'm trying to look at... I mean, I think if I did create it, then I think we should be golden, because I remember... Yeah, I don't know. I don't... Because it's not such a drastic change, that I'm okay if I am still level 1.
It is a big change with health, though.
Nah, it's fine. I'll die. And be revived, hopefully.
Not at
Okay.
level 2. If you die, you're dead.
Probably, yeah, you're probably just dead.
Yeah, it's okay.
Maybe a level 10 or something, or maybe
Mhm.
further than that, they can come back and resurrect you. But
What's your con bonus, if you know off the top of your head?
Yes, my con bonus is 2.
Okay, so you would have 9 hit points on top of whatever your base hit points are.
Perfect.
well,
Yeah, so D12. So you'd have 14 to start off, and then
So
9 more on top
23
of
is
that.
what I have. So
Yeah,
I did do
23
level
would
2.
be 23 would be your level 2 HP.
Beautiful. Alright, then I am up to date and don't have to worry about that. Cool. Legit. I was more organized than I thought. Oh, woo. Woo.
okay.
Alright. Well, things seem to be here, and I get, patience is paid off and ready.
Okay.
Whitney doesn't sound like she's snorkeling.
Mine hasn't.
so
I've
we're good.
already hit my cat 3 times.
Wow.
Oh wow.
I did
just
it off
wanna-
mic.
I just want to draw your attention, Zoo, to this
Mhm.
rage power called Body Bludgeon.
Wait, I can't tell if you're trolling me.
I'm
The
not
fact
trolling.
that 3 people laughed at your. Okay.
It just
It's
sounds
I
funny.
like
think
a
they're
funny
they're
ability.
laughing at the name.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
is the name for sure.
Now
Now
you
I
do have to
look
be
it up.
level 10, but if I were you, this would be what I was building toward.
Okay.
While raging, if the barbarian pins an opponent that is smaller than her, she can then use that opponent as a two-handed improvised weapon.
Oh my god, that's
It deals
awesome.
Jesus
1d8
Christ.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, that means I can use the
Don't even think
halfling
about it.
as a
We
thing.
went to
As an
we
actual
went to
thing.
Halfling Town and had a
Yes.
had a wild time.
I guess.
Oh my
She got
god,
so
Perfect.
angry she was dual wielding by the end of the night.
that is so fucking good.
All
If
right.
you are going to build
That's
towards
awesome.
that,
It
you
literally
definitely wanna
has
get
like
improved grapple.
Mm.
damage amounts like according to the size of the
Per
creature
size.
that you grab.
That's
That's
so
beautiful.
Awesome.
So literally just go please pin build, except instead of taking throat slicer to like
hmm
coup de grace people, take this rage power. So
And
you
they
can
become your weapon.
just grab them and
Nice.
start using them as a weapon.
Oh goodness.
And they actually have really, depending on the person you pick up, they might have good HP.
Okay.
Well, it's supposed to be an opponent. You're not supposed to use your allies as
Oh,
weapons.
well, whoops.
Since
Okay.
it's pins an opponent.
if you're using them as a weapon, it's durability, not HP.
Oh, okay,
She
okay.
deals damage to her target normally, and the grappled opponent used as a bludgeon also takes the same damage she dealt to the target.
That's awesome.
But I do love the idea of Damon using.
I wish I could do that on Plea.
I love the idea of Damon using the Oracle as like a health battery and weapon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh.
because he's the healer. He'll
Yeah.
revive himself.
He'll just like constantly be regenerating HP for both of you, and
Yes.
you're using him as a weapon.
This is terrible, and
It's
I hate it.
it's like a literal lifelink. You're connected.
Mhm.
Oh
physically,
my god.
too.
All right. Yeah. So Royman starts down the stairs.
Lives will follow.
Okay.
Cautiously.
I'm gonna assume you're all going that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm on
So
the
we
GM
can go
layer.
to the next
That's
map.
Probably why. Can you move? You guys can't move through walls, can you? You'd go here. I don't even know if you can see that.
I can't.
I
It's all
can't see where
black,
you
so-
pinged.
Here at all? No.
Yep. I
Oh,
just
I
saw
can see
gray.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, yeah, I
Teleport
can.
over there.
I can
Here.
totally move
Okay.
my token there. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Go.
Oh, legit. Oh, that's cool.
Actually, yeah, movement's not restricted. I can totally just be like, "Hey, look at the outside of the dungeon!" Woo!
You find that you're
Dude.
inside a stone wall.
Whoa!
And you
Oh, I
start
definitely.
freaking
Here, there we
out.
go. I'm in the walls.
Some Philadelphia shit. Philadelphia
Wow.
experiment.
You just
going
see
on.
Royman's hand sticking out of the wall. It shudders for a moment and then falls limp.
Sure.
No.
I'm gonna
I
trust
will
you
cut it
guys
off
not
to
to
examine it.
That's
teleport
using
yourselves around. But it's your
Okay.
game, and if you want to fuck it up for yourselves, that's your prerogative.
So, where do we want Vanya in the?
Cardi would love for Vanya to be behind me.
Mm.
Vanya wants to be like, or Cardi wants to be like, in between the rock.
I was thinking
i.e.
like you be in the middle, I be behind you, or you like maybe like from the back have the barbarian. Well, I don't know if it makes sense to have the barbarian in the back.
being in the front.
Wow, I didn't follow any of that.
I'm not sure.
They're talking about location of where characters should be. While
Yeah.
we
We
got
say
time
this
Let's
to
have this.
start.
between-
Let's do this in character.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you guys some rich flavor text as well that they give you.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
You ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
A flight of spiral stairs winds up around a circular pillar into the darkness above.
Hey, it's up.
Mm.
So we're going up.
Do you guys feel immersed?
I did.
Yep.
Yes.
We have to
Just a
what do you
little.
think stairs go. That's
All right.
huge.
I will
You're,
give you.
you're gonna have to dry this water off me because I'm so immersed.
I know.
Man, I'm gonna need a flashlight because it says it's so dark.
I'll give you the GM's actual depiction of this. You find that the stairs going Okay, so I guess you guys did go. I don't.
Up.
Fuck. Yeah, you went up. You returned upward. And then above you, these stairs continue up, but they appear to be collapsed. Like, thoroughly collapsed.
Like it's caved in on them?
It caved in would be an understatement. It is like everything is completely and utterly collapsed.
Completely
going
impossible.
up.
Cool.
But if one of
All right,
you
biceps, get to work.
would like to give me, let's say maybe a geography or a local check.
I'll give you some local.
Yeah, throw me some local.
What it do, B? Local knowledge right here.
Gosh, I wish things wouldn't move when I try.
Yeah.
Geography.
Blythe, you don't think your
Fuck.
god will tell you
Yeah.
where the fuck you are. And you also have no clue where it is.
I am
Wait,
very
so
lost.
like the stairs above us?
Yes. So
So we can't go any higher.
right.
Okay.
So this was the core of this area was like the basement. It was like descended down into that area. So these stairs took you back up to the middle level, which is where you entered. That's where you like arrived, coming through like the cavern or whatever. The stairs continue further up, but they're utterly collapsed.
If we want to go this way, we will need to find another route.
Vanya and Cardi, but Vanya especially, that was pretty good. You have a feeling, thinking back to like the areas that you've trekked through, you've got an idea that you're probably underneath, somewhere between like Tower Street and Junker Way, in Sand.
Seems that we are still underneath Sandpoint, somewhere near, if I'm correct, the
Tower Street
Tower Street
and Junkers Way.
In Junker's Way.
Yeah. So let's actually quick.
Vanya's secretly Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Sherlock bombs.
Yes.
Wait,
All right.
isn't
So
this where the house? Isn't this where our house is? Or our old house was?
I think that your house was down. Oh, it might have been actually.
Somewhere around in
It
here.
was one of these. I can look it up more thoroughly if you like, but this is Tower Street, and this is Junker's Way. Can you see those lines?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys are.
We
Okay.
have we've moved quite a bit north
Yeah.
because this is the glass
That's
blower.
the glass works. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where you think you are, but the stairs are thoroughly collapsed.
Yeah. It may be that the entirety of the town is built upon heretofore undiscovered Thessalonian remains.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. Perhaps the archaeologist guild might have a look-see.
You got all that from a collapsed stairwell?
I've been keeping track of our position, making note of transitions in the stonework.
Don't worry about it, Raymond. I call it the VPS. The Vanya positioning system.
Wow, that's
I keep
incredible.
note of these things.
Yeah,
Okay,
can you
well-
show me how?
Let's shall we try the door and like
Oh, yes. It
suppose.
unlocks. Or it doesn't appear to be locked.
okay, then I will attempt to push
Nope.
it open or pull it open.
You find more stairs leading back at a slight incline up toward. You think probably Vanya would know this for sure because she apparently has some sort of echolocation ability. This would lead you relatively back toward the initial like red statue that you had found. It had the weapon on it.
Okay.
German lady.
This is the door we didn't take.
Yeah. There's a door in front of you, Roymond.
I open it.
Okay. Give me perception checks.
Everyone or the person who's at the door?
I would say
That's
about
Blythe and Roymond. Sure.
Blythe is having a hard time.
Seems like
Yes.
everyone's having a
Wow.
hard time.
Yeah. Blythe, you have you find that you have earwax in both of your ears.
But
Digging around.
Most people
Vanya.
I'm exhausted from connecting with the satellites overhead to determine our position.
You're too. Yeah, exactly.
I'm still buffering.
Does not pay too much attention. So he opens up the door, and you guys are gonna have to roll me some initiativos.
oh god,
What is that?
look what you've done.
Is that like initiative?
It's like initiative, but more Spanish.
Dab, 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 dab.
Amadeus.
I'm a dabba.
Ugh.
Ooh, look at that terrible initiative. Ooh.
Water ripples quietly in this circular stone pool, the rim of which is lined with skulls. As you open the door, Roymond, you look up and you see what appears to be a corpse-ish head with wings growing from the sides of it that immediately snaps its attention towards you and shrieks. Seems to set its eyes and fly immediately toward you.
Roymond stepped on the cat.
Yeah. It's very cat-like.
I think you guys fought one of these in Carrion Crown.
Did we?
I think so. Anyway, we'll move on.
Vanya, in spite of your terrible perception, you seem to be the one to react first to this strange shriek.
Well, it looks like it's starting again. Vanya will move up, and I guess, wow, I don't even know if I can get a shot on this guy. Is that a reasonable crossbow shot down a flight of stairs?
It would, yeah, I don't think so. I mean, you've got two companions in front of you, and I don't even think you really have. You might barely have a little bit of line of sight. It would be a rough one. I'd give you like,
Yeah.
I think you'd only have like a 1 in 5 chance of actually like
I don't
making
even
this shot
think you
anyway.
can, because there's no...
Okay, Vanya then is going to say, what is it? And get ready. She's going to prepare to shoot at anything that provides a better target.
Okay.
So she's going to prepare to attack and then ask what they see.
Okay.
It's some kind of skull with wings?
What could I roll to try and recognize or identify this?
This would be plain.
Well, fuck. Nope.
Not I.
Not me
Believe.
either.
Definitely not me.
I'll
Does it
confirm
look
real
angry?
quick.
It looks gross and
You're
is
going
it
to be
flying?
more precise with your language.
Yeah, it's a corpse-like head with like bat wings out the side of its ears. and
It's
like
kind
flapping.
of like a head, but it has wings for ears.
Let's examine it when we've killed it. And that'll
We'll
be
see if there's
it for my
anything
turn.
left.
This creature is a blackened bat-wing fiend's head. Tentacles dangle from chin and scalp. Its fanged mouth hangs agape. And you're able to observe that as it fixes its eyes on you, Roymond flaps over above this pull and shrieks. Everybody within 60 feet,
Which I
give
think
me
it
a fortitude
triggers...
save.
Well, I think that triggers Vanya's action.
I'm fine with that. Shoot it. Roll it up.
Very bad.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, you at the last minute, this shriek makes you like grab your ear and you kind of shank your shot to the side, and it goes careening and ricocheting down the corridors past this head.
What's the save?
As the shriek hits you, give me a fortitude save. Vanya, you're good.
Yeah, wasn't everybody?
Cardi, you fail. Blythe, you're good.
I'm going to use
Oof.
Adaptive Luck on this roll,
Okay.
which I believe just gives me a bonus. Let me double check that. +2
Gets it.
bonus on a saving throw.
Good trait. Okay. Cardi and Damon, you both fail. You are paralyzed for... first one will be for Cardi, second one will be for Damon. Cardi, you are paralyzed for 3 rounds. Damon, you are paralyzed for 2 rounds.
Okay.
I think that's all that it does.
Cool.
Yeah. And that's its turn. Live.
Okay. Can I move through Royman Square? Can I go
Yeah,
through?
you can move
I can't
through
remember.
friendly squares.
Okay, I will run up to here and take a couple.
Okay. It's flying, but you can just reach it as you swing your sword. Or your double-bladed sword. It's like flapping around above you.
Look at all those ones.
Oof.
Oof.
I am doing really bad. That's my 4th nat 1.
Oh boy. And now that is that's
7
just
and
your
then the
first
7.
attack, right?
Well, both are there, and they should be right.
Yeah, but I don't think you can make a full attack.
Oh, right. You're right. You're right.
Oof. So
Yeah, it's just the 7.
be the
You're
7.
right.
Yeah, you run up, and as you take a swipe at it, it like flies up above your swing, and you miss. Cardi, you are paralyzed.
I'm gonna try to roll knowledge now that I can see it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have that trained. Never mind, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck it is, but your body goes limp and you collapse to the floor. Raymond.
Okay. Roymond is going to... I guess 5 foot to here?
I think you could not 5 foot through the wall, but I think you could probably
Kind of wade into the room while Blythe is fighting it, is what I was imagining.
Okay. I mean,
It's up to you.
yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, you do that. And I'm gonna. Yeah, I think since you're a halfling, that you're able to like scurry over there, and I'll allow it.
Oh, okay. I like that imagery, actually.
Halfling
Yeah.
scramble.
I like you being a halfling because it gives me an out for all kinds of little things.
Joke. All kinds of little things.
I will... Let's see. I will aid another to help Blythe hit it. After I move into the room,
Okay.
I'll like basically be swinging my pole in its face, trying to distract it.
Okay.
To make it easier for her to hit, and I will do so defensively. Let me go ahead and just roll a melee.
I love it. I also love when you use Aid Another, I'm almost always going to want to ask you like how you're doing it. So I like that you just automatically, because Aid Another is such a versatile and like a vague thing. Damon, you collapse as this like pounding, shrieking pain in your head renders you totally paralyzed. Vanya, you hear a plop as Cardi collapses into a pink puddle behind you.
And I didn't even have time to test anything on her today, or him today. So I'll do the crossbow thing and then try to take another shot.
Okay.
Ugh, it's terrible.
Oof. Yeah, another one goes careening past through the room as you find that you're unable to actually hit the head, but you don't hit your friends either.
I raise my fist in anger.
It is the creature's turn.
Combat's going about how combat goes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Actually. Oh, okay. Yeah. The creature sets its eyes on Cardi after it shrieks. But as Blythe moves in and Royman get its attention, and keep it from moving past them. It lunges its bat-like skull toward Blythe, and the tendrils on the side of it kind of spread out like it's trying to grab her face, hug her as it lunges in to bite.
Face sucker.
Yeah, it's really disgusting. That is a 20.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
Okay. It bites. You feel its fangs. You're able to dodge your head to the side, and I just pulled my USB cord out of my headphone. You're able to dodge your head to the side, and its teeth latch into your shoulder, and you feel a poison coursing through your blood. Give me a fort save.
Ooh.
And then we will.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
You're wrong.
You take 2 points of damage. Well, actually. Yeah, it feels like a supernatural injury that wouldn't heal on its own. Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh gosh.
Am I able to use heal to see if I can determine what happened? Or will that take more close examination?
Yeah, I think it would take more close examination.
Okay.
That's
Blythe,
not
it's your
normal.
turn. Yeah, it's like festering
I will
with like
full attack.
green. Your veins all around it start to turn like greenish and stick.
Vanya's like, oh, that did not look good.
Okay,
Just keep it together. We'll take care of it afterward.
Yeah.
I full attacked.
Oh, excellent. All right. 15 and a 15. So that is 16 points of damage. Yeah, it latches its teeth into you, and its tendrils are like writhing, and one of them is like stroking your face, and it's like trying to like find purchase and like latch onto you. And you grab your sword and quickly like swing at it, hitting it both times, and just battering this thing around as it almost like ping pongs around this small room. You hit it so hard, and you deal a significant returning blow, I would say. Cardi, you are still paralyzed. Roymond. Roymond?
Yeah. So this time I'm gonna use Aid Another to defend her instead, because that would have been better, I think. So similar to before, where I was trying to distract it, I'm gonna kind of have my my sling staff a little bit more in between them, so I can help block or like back up her blade, as it were.
Gotcha. All right. Damon, you are paralyzed. Also, Vanya.
I want this thing to be dead. Partially so I can see what it did to my traveling companion.
Okay.
And other reasons you want to kill things.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't still can't roll above a 10.
Nope. Well, that's the way she goes.
Yep.
A third shot goes careening and skittering down the hallways. Your companions are starting to think that you're trying to block the exit with crossbow bolts one at a time. The Vargwill will turn toward Roymond and lunge at him this time instead. Yeah.
20.
All right. It hit it. All right. It latches. It
right.
barely manages to fly its way past your swinging sling staff, and latches on to your forearm, and sinks its teeth in. Make a fortitude save. Once your forearm also turns like sickly and green, and you feel that 3 points of damage it just dealt to you cannot be healed naturally. They would have to be healed by magical means. Blythe.
Oh gosh, no! Get off of him! And she'll swing again.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there
There's
it as
There we go.
it lets go of Roymond and turns to you, Blythe, and shrieks. I can't do a shriek. That's so good.
That's perfect.
It does that noise exactly.
Who was
That was Tanner.
that? Okay.
Yep.
Tanner's super good at it.
It's all that
Yeah.
black metal.
I guess so. It makes exactly that noise. And Blythe, you just like slam it with your sword twice, and then impale it with the tip, and just kind of like impale it into the pool. And combat will end.
Squish.
No.
A moment later, Cardi and Damon regain control of their bodies.
It's
That was
impaled.
easy.
Blythe will kind of lift it on her blade and turn it toward Vanya and Cardi to investigate.
Yeah, we can check this out in a second. Can you guys take a look at this fucking green wound that I've got going on?
This
I'm
isn't-
starting to get a little freaked out.
Yeah,
It-
Vanya's
I've been
gonna.
bitten a lot. This isn't natural.
Yeah, Vanya's gonna look at first Blythe's wound because she got bit first.
Makes sense.
14. I think that's probably good enough.
For treating poison, it's the poison save DC.
Are you...
Then that is enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you think that this is a Vargwheel bite or Vargoyle? Vargwheel?
Gargoyle.
Vargoyle?
Yeah, you guys fought one in Carrying Crown.
Yeah, did we? Okay.
Yep.
It's different art, I think, but yeah.
It is.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. Where did we fight it in Carrying Crown?
It would have been in
The tower.
Skolos Karamark, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Carmark's tower.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a Vargoyle bite.
I think I found the one that we fought. Yeah.
You know that Vargoyle
Yep.
bites, the damage that they deal, the poison in their bite can only be healed with magic.
This,
If the spellcaster succeeds on a check, that's a bit difficult.
what kind of check is the?
Actually, I
it can be
guess
healed by magic, but it has. I'm sorry.
so. It has to be healed by magic, and the caster that heals them with magic has to
Okay.
pass a caster level check.
Okay, gotcha.
Otherwise, it is a permanent 2 or 3 points missing from their HP.
This looks to be the bite of a Vargoyle, which makes this a Vargoyle. This is beyond normal healing to do. Magic is required to treat this.
Blythe will look at Roymond like very hopefully.
Is it gonna continue? Like, is it gonna get worse?
It's not
I
going to
don't
get
think
worse, but it won't get
but-
better.
It won't heal. You'll both. Well, Roymond got the same thing, right?
Yeah, I think they both
They both
failed
got
their
poisoned.
fortitude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You'll both your bodies will not heal. You will be permanently altered,
Shit.
diminished.
You got cool tattoos though.
I think I'd rather do without, thanks.
Perhaps, Roymond, you might be able to cast one of your healing spells, and it might be able to have a coming effect, but...
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I only have 2 level 1 spells per day. I'm not gonna
Uh-huh.
burn both my heals on 2 or 3 points of damage. That would be
Perhaps
insane.
we
Can
should
you heal them later?
the father at the cathedral, and he might be able to tend to this.
I can probably.
Or once we are out of here.
I mean, I think that they'll heal when we need it. I think is what will happen, because I feel that my magic, it might be a little too useful later. If I were to burn it
Okay.
now, it might be, well, it could be life or death.
You don't seem terribly affected by them now, but
Yeah, it's not the
You're going
worst.
to-
It's just kind of freaky, you know, because my
Yeah.
it's like green. That's not supposed
It
to.
will-
That's not a normal color for my.
it will continue to be this way until it is dealt with. Anyway, now on to this. That makes you a Vargoyle. Not that I know anything
Cardi
about
begins
you.
taking notes along with Vanya.
Yeah. the sound of quill and ink.
So, just out of curiosity, does that mean that you can't treat the poison with the heal skill? Because it's magic only?
That's a good question, actually. The text is bite injury, save, fortitude DC of 12, frequency once, effect, damage caused by this bite can only be healed with magic if the spellcaster succeeds on a DC blank caster level check. Cure is 1 save. But it doesn't say it can. So maybe it can be.
That doesn't sound like it's a poison. Like
it's a poison. So I don't see why any other poison, any other ways of addressing poison wouldn't work.
So, but would that make it healable then? Because is it the venom that's like preventing the wound from healing?
It doesn't say that, but that's what I'm assuming the way that it works.
It seems like a reasonable interpretation.
I assume it's like a fiendish poison that prevents the actual wound from like closing.
It's knowledge plane, so this is an extra planar creature, right?
Right.
So it probably operates in a way that we can't necessarily put words to, but magic can overcome.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fair
assuming.
enough.
Okay. But if the heal check can treat the poison, then maybe you can heal naturally after that? I don't know. That's weird.
I would allow that. I mean, I don't see any reason why you couldn't just treat it with heal, like it's any other poison. I don't really know how you treat poisons in real life, so it's hard for me to know like
you
what
have
a
to
healer's
suck out
actually
the
doing.
blood.
I mean,
Suck out the venom?
I feel like that's not
That's a
that
big nope. That's a big nope, Zoo. Please don't ever do that.
Damn.
I mean, that's
Animal
what you
Plan
guys
did
are
not
saying.
teach me right.
Okay.
How's-
Big 101. Don't try to.
I mean, I would allow it if you guys want to.
So,
Well, I have a +6 to my heal check.
Okay.
do you have a healer's kit with you too?
I do not have a healer's kit.
I think you need one to treat poison. Let me check.
You do, I believe.
That would make sense. You'd need something. Unless you're sucking out the poison.
I will not be doing
Okay. To treat poison means to tend to a single character who has been poisoned and who is going to take more damage from the poison or suffer some other effect. Every time the poison character makes a saving throw against the poison, you make a heal check. If your heal check exceeds the DC of the poison, the character receives a +4 competence bonus on his saving throw against the poison. But that's... So basically, treat poison allows you to aid the victim during their
Save, not
next
actually
save.
get rid of it.
But this was a one save. Yeah, it doesn't actually cure...
Yep.
Doesn't remove the poison.
That's fair.
So we'll heal up later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So actually, this wouldn't work in this case.
I would advise not being bitten by any creature of this nature again.
Oh, I should probably.
That is my soundest medical advice.
Lesson learned. Blythe will look around the room at these
Yeah, let's
skulls
check
and
out
whatever
this
else.
well thing that's in here.
Water ripples quietly in the circular stone pool, the rim of which is lined with skulls.
Wait, like decoratively, or just like haphazardly scattered about?
I think that they are lining the rim.
So
I'm
like
assuming
decorative.
probably.
Wow.
And
It's
also,
it's a very low pool. It looks like you could very easily, any of you could very easily step into it, and it's only like a few inches deep.
and these are like actual skulls, not like carving like rock, like stone skulls, like sculpture or anything like that.
I think they're real skulls.
Are they
Grim.
human-like, or are they like the Neanderthalish ones we saw?
I think they are. I think all of the corpses that you found down here, except for the goblin one you created, are all Neanderthalish in appearance.
These skulls have the same protuberances as the skulls we saw back in the cages. These semi-humanoid creatures.
Vanya, take a point of inspiration for using the word protuberances. That is spectacular, and I'm not kidding.
That's awesome.
Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Vocabulary does pay off.
Mm-hmm.
Something
400 points in Scrabble.
happens when this bloody Vargwil head falls into the water. As you're holding it there, and you guys are watching, it seems to the water just sort of like the blood and the dirt on this creature just sort of dissipates as if it suddenly became clean.
I detect magic on the pool.
And Blythe will shift the skull out of it.
You do detect magic on the pool.
Can I identify said magic? With knowledge arcana.
I will assist.
Okay. Very good assist. So that'll give you a 19. I think that would be enough. I'm not entirely. So this doesn't appear to be like a spell. Actually, it's probably got a spell of like prestidigitation kind of coursing through it. This appears to be a washing pool. That anything, the waters clean themselves and replenish once per hour.
A very ostentatious bath.
Well, it's not a bath. It's only a couple inches deep. I think you would probably guess it would be something that people would like.
Perhaps this is
to clean them.
To clean oneself before proceeding on. Maybe clean themselves before proceeding down into the meditation chamber.
That seems reasonable.
I stick my face in the pool.
Interesting.
Okay. It feels like clean water.
Yeah, and I fling my hair back out and say, "How do I look?"
About the same.
You look wet. I think wet is the best description.
I think Damon had like blood and grime on his face probably, and from the goblin antics earlier, and now it's like cleaned off.
Yeah, oddly you look a lot cleaner. Have you always had that like black? What is that on your face?
That's a mustache.
Yeah.
Now it's like all liney and decorative. It looks like somebody wrote on your face with like a pen.
Oh, the tattoo. Yeah. It's the same thing that's on your arm, but mine's black.
No, this is a bite mark.
What?
But no, it definitely is permanent, so it must be tattoo.
But that...
I understand your reasoning, but it is quite incorrect.
Yeah, that's...
He's called the bicep, not the brain.
I understand where you're coming from. Let's move on. Let's open the door, yeah?
Vanya, seeing that the face hasn't melted off this muscular half-orc dimwit, is going to dip her hands in the water and kind of clean them off briskly.
I love how you're all doing this before I've explained what it is.
I'm there with you. We were analyzing it together.
Oh, that is true. You did tell me to identify that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, plus we've observed it.
Yeah, and we talked about it.
That's true.
Blythe will splash a little on her wounds.
I didn't have a chance to in character say anything about it, and it's just everyone is just jumping to the conclusion that it's perfectly safe water.
I mean, the head didn't burst into flame, and neither did the bicep. So
exactly.
Yep.
All body parts that we've tried so far have been fine. This is a purely penis dissolving pool. Don't dip your dick in it. Everything else will be fine.
On second thought, would we have use for this later? Will the water work if we take it out of the well, do you think?
Would I know that? I know that the whole thing is called a washing.
I think that the pool itself is magical. Once you took the water out, it'd probably just regular clean water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cardi looks up at Raymond and says, I don't believe that it'll keep its properties if we remove it from the pool, but I mean, it's pretty much a basic prestidigitation. I can snap my fingers and do it myself, so it's really not that big a deal.
Splash some water on the floor over there. Let's see.
Okay. Cardi asks Vanya for a flask and dips it carefully into the water, and splashes it on the bloodstains from the monster.
Yeah, that's fair.
You clean it.
So it works?
Wait, so what are you trying to do?
Taking water out of the pool and splashing it on the walls to see if it cleans the walls.
Beyond the capacity of normal water, I'm assuming.
Trying to establish in character what you already told us.
Yeah, no, it's regular water. The wall is wet with regular water.
Well, that's less interesting, I suppose, but it was worth a shot.
Cardi is looking at these people like it's the most basic spell. What do these?
Royman isn't aware of that.
And as you have explained to Blythe, she still doesn't get magic completely.
Cardi's just like y'all basic as fuck.
Unless we decide that we want to have a small bath time here, perhaps we should continue.
Cardi sneaks in front of Vanya. I was like,
Vanya, yeah, you remember that this chamber leads back toward the statue that you initially encountered.
This should lead us back to the statue. Perhaps this the statue, the pool, and the meditation chamber. I'm not sure how these are connected, but. Were there any other paths back there that we didn't
There
go
was,
through?
yeah. There was.
Yeah. Okay.
You hadn't gone down to the south.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't think we went
there's
south here either, did we?
You did not.
Nope. That's
Right, we
where
went
you
north.
we went north and then
I guess we'll try this way now.
I will listen to see if I hear anything else going on up ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll
I'm also gonna-
perception, please.
Cardi doesn't roll good unless it's about knowing things.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I mean, I know things.
Roymond.
Ooh.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, I don't think. Sorry, you guys are going through sort of out of order, so I was like, all right, let me make sure I know what's going on. Oh, Royman, very good. You don't hear any noise, any perceptible noise, except maybe very, very vaguely, just kind of some gentle. I wouldn't even call it like a murmur. Just it just a very vague, occasional little echo from down this hallway. Sounds like it's kind of muffled though, as if it's like pretty far off. Or
Well,
yeah,
there's
it's definitely not extremely close.
well, it's not totally quiet down this hall, but I can't tell what I'm hearing.
I don't even think it's conversation. It's just maybe like somebody walking around.
Perhaps it's one of the creatures we saw before.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this. It's very, very faintly the sounds of muttering. That sounds like it's muffled by closed doors and distant. So I don't think you can make out any words or anything, but you can just sort of vaguely hear somebody like talking.
Okay. I'm not sure if it was an echo of maybe one of us, but I could have swore I heard maybe speech. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Should we go this way?
The master of that goblin still likely lurks here.
All right. I guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
Down this way we go. Well, I'm gonna look down this hallway real fast.
Does it look pretty much the same?
It's empty, and it leads to a corner that looks like it turns south. I can't remember if you guys...
Okay, well, let's try this way first, and we'll go farther south if we need to.
Yeah, I'd rather know what we're surrounded by. Are you guys coming?
Cardi follows.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye on.
Ooh, once I see the hallway starting to open up into a room, I slow down and I wait for the others.
Okay. How are you guys moving? After Roymond heard what he heard and told you what he heard.
I move at least a little more cautiously. Probably at least enough to roll stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cardi's wearing a bunch of cloth and some silken robes, and is probably just kind of like. Whoop, 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 whoop,
I'm jingling
like
a lot.
around.
I'm jingling a lot.
I need to grab those stealth mods or the stealth macro from you at some point.
Sure.
Doesn't really care.
I'm just gonna
He's
roll
just
them
walking.
out myself.
Blythe's trying to walk lightly.
Okay.
Wait, are you rolling our stealth or?
I'm rolling it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Damien doesn't really care.
Okay. Yeah. Better if I do it. All right, Roymond, you peek around the corner and you see what looks like the corner of an altar of some kind.
I think we may have found a temple? There's some sort of altar up ahead.
As you peek around the corner, you can vaguely see just a little bit of like light from underneath some closed doors down here, where you think that you had heard the murmuring probably through those doors.
I think there might be someone up ahead. I see light across the room. Let's keep our voices down and try to move quietly.
Aye.
Blythe nods.
What?
Okay. The tunnel widens here into what appears to have once been a small shrine. For to the northeast, steps lead up to a platform of gray stone. Sitting atop the platform is an ancient altar, little more than a jagged block of marble, of black marble with a shallow concavity on top of it. This basin is filled with what appears to be filthy water.
Oh, that goes down.
What?
Yeah.
It looks like a concrete. It looks like a concrete platform that is up.
Oh yeah. They're not good at making maps.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, my knowledge religion doesn't really turn anything up for me. I don't think so.
Probably not that one. You think it's some sort of shrine to a god or goddess, but you don't really know. It's not ringing any bells. It's definitely not one of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Vanya's drawing a sketch and looking for any Thessalonian writing or any writing at all.
My knowledge doesn't help, but I will detect magic and aim at the altar.
You do detect magic at the altar.
I
don't think your religion is going to get you anything. Yeah, you detect that the water in this basin is magical in some way.
I approach it and begin investigating it more closely. Arcana, I guess? Or is it a magical item? Would that be spellcraft?
It's I think maybe spellcraft, but it's let me look it up real quick.
A spell effect.
I'll take either one.
A spell effect that is in place would be Arcana.
I'll take either one.
Cool. I'm gonna do spellcraft because that is really good.
Yeah.
I will assist.
You rolled a 5,
but it's still a 17. So.
Oh. Pretty good.
Yeah. A 19 with the assist.
Ooh. Vanya. Nice.
It's a spell.
Oh, okay, so that would be Knowledge Arcana.
I love you.
I can reroll that if you'd like.
Hi,
Hi, Zuzu's parents.
Zuzu's parents.
They say hi.
It's like a spell and an item. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just tell you what it is because that's a hell of a spellcraft. Cardi, I think you can tell like it's a spell, but you and Vanya together are able to identify it as it's like cursed it's like unholy water. But you think it's of a specific deity of some kind, probably some sort of demonic water.
Given the abyssal writings we saw below, it is not unlikely.
Yeah,
We'll
you
have
think
to be keeping away from this water.
Yes, I don't think we'll be dipping our hands in.
Guys, whatever you do, don't touch the water down here.
looking at the shrine, you think that this is some sort of like baptizing structure.
Cardi just like looks up at Vanya and is like, baptismal, like, yeah? And we're just like muttering to each other, like our observations and notes.
Yeah. You think this is a sort of unholy water that one would use in a demonic baptism?
Okay. Do I think it would do, the same effect as like unholy water would?
Babel. What does unholy water do, I guess?
Damage to creatures.
It's like, damn it, yeah.
No. You think that this particular type would be the sort that would transform a creature in much the same way that Corvus had been transformed.
This is likely connected to the hexes we saw below.
Quite likely.
Or something.
Corvus even might actually have been. Things are starting to come together down here.
The confluence of the divine and the arcane.
Hey.
Not that the two are ever as separate as many would like.
Royman turns around and goes, "Shh."
And we both just shoot you like dead eye. Like, Vanya will shoot you a very poisonous look.
That's fine. And then Royman will turn around and point at the door that it still has light coming in underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Blythe will listen intently.
Vanya mouth, so do something about it.
Ooh.
Do I hear anything clearer now that we're close?
Oh yeah, you hear some movement inside the room, and it sounds like a creature sort of ranting in a high pitched voice.
Must protect my kingdom. It's safe. Must make sure that everything is in place.
Blythe looks back to the party and mouths, "There's someone in there."
Every time we find something remarkable to look at, somebody has to start bringing out swords. She says, cocking her crossbow.
Yeah, Cardi pulls out his crossbow and aims up the stairs and actually kind of like waddles up a little bit so that he can have a better view and aims at the door. And gets ready to shoot anyone that comes out and is aggressive.
Okay.
Blythe nods towards Royman.
He looks everybody over one more time just to make sure everybody is ready, and then he moves forward and I guess just throws the door open.
Okay. And
Roll initiative.
Well, not quite yet, but in a moment.
Hello,
lighting.
fellow goblins!
You say that?
No.
You really say that?
I too am a goblin.
As soon as you kick the door open, this strange, small, little demonic-like creature immediately snaps its eyes over to you, and kind of shrieks in a rage,
"Daring to intrude upon the mother's sanctum!"
And it's a little like a cat-sized creature, and it kind of flies up above this large pool. And I'll give you a quick description of the room. This huge room looks like nothing more than an immense underground cathedral. Stone doors stand to either side of the main entrance, but beyond this, the walls are carved with strange spiky runes. In the center of the room is a large pool with a ring of polished human skulls balanced on stone spikes arranged in a circle around the deeper midsection. At the far end of the room, a pair of stone stairways leads up to a pulpit on which sits a second pool, this one triangular and filled with churning, bubbling water that looks almost like translucent lava. Yet while wisps of what look like heat and steam rise from the strange orange liquid, the room itself is deathly cold. And this creature flaps up to this pool up here, and you see her produce a dagger.
I don't suppose you believe that we were invited.
She does. Throw me sense motive if you want, but she does not appear to believe that. She says,
I'll show you for intruding upon my realm!
And slashes her wrist. A few drops of blood fall into this pool.
That seems bad.
Give me sense motive checks. And as soon as these drops of blood coalesce into this pool, the water burbles, and a creature seems to come writhing out of the waters that you recognize as Sin Spawn.
Can I... Oh, I was about to say, can I spellcraft to see what she just did? But it's a Sin Spawn, so we know.
You know what she just did. That's sense motive was for something else.
Yeah. Well, I thought she was casting like a summoning spell, but then you told us that it was a Sin Spawn.
Give me perceptions as well. Ooh, Royman.
Damn, look at Royman.
Nice.
Yeah, Royman
Again.
on the go. You notice that as she cuts her wrist and drops of blood fall into this water, it seems to burble and glow a little bit less vigorously. Okay, everybody done sensing motive?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So
Looks like
as in, it was bubbling a lot, and then her blood fell in, and now it's bubbling less?
As the Sin Spawn crawls out, it looks like it's bubbling a little bit less. Not everybody rolled sense motive.
I can't see anything, so
You can hear her, though.
Mhm.
I think you could have moved up to the door, perhaps, but I think you can see her as well enough to at least roll.
I also
it.
don't think Vanya's in that game of
Okay.
sensing people's. It's some kind of creature. She's more interested in the magic than the creature doing it.
Fair enough. Roll initiative.
And I take it she's above the upper pool, not the lower one
We
with
can't-
the
She's
gold?
above the upper pool.
Okay,
Oh, you can't
I
see
can't
her.
see. No.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She's
Okay,
not
they-
our lair.
That
Yeah.
lighting, though.
She is on your lair.
She's just dark over
there's
there.
Yeah.
They put a wall there. It's stupid.
Oh.
Nice initiative.
Yes. I can't.
I
actually
didn't realize you guys couldn't see that. Bad. Gliding. All right. Does that clear the structure of this room up a little bit?
No. It looks the
Oh.
same.
Yeah, we have a radius issue. Like, our light doesn't go far enough.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Yeah, I'm fixing my light, but even still, I don't think I'd be able to see her. Or fixing my view.
I
Distance.
think she's probably too far away for me, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the GM panically trying to improv.
No, this is a GM actually making sure he used the correct pool. Why would
okay.
they would put two different pools in this room is beyond me. This is so fucking stupid.
Aw.
All right, well, fuck it. Yeah, it's already done now. Boop. This is the pool that they use. And a Sin Spawn comes crawling up out of it. And you can roll to identify if you want, but otherwise we're just going to go into initiative. And cue the music.
if this is the pool where that happened, Vanya is going to whisper to Cardi. It seems like whatever she did, it has drained some of the energy out of that pool. Maybe she can only do that a few times.
Well, let's not let her find out. Let's take care of it.
Vanya, you're up first.
So Vanya is going to how close can I really get up here? How close do I want to get? Well, hopefully Blythe is going to come in, back me up here soon, because Vanya's going to run up here. She's going to whip a bomb. First she's going to drink her gross out potion.
Okay.
With her ability to drink that potion really quickly. Just let me turn that buff on here. Come on, set buffs. Dexterity mutagen. Good stuff. Alright. Then gonna whip a bomb at this guy. Which is gonna look something like that.
At the sin spawn or at the creature?
At the sin spawn.
Okay. Well, obviously, doesn't matter. You miss.
Obviously, does not matter. So we are going to roll the d8 to determine where it lands.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it lands in this square.
Yep.
And so this guy is going to need to make a DC 15 reflex save to take 1d, or not 1d, but 5 damage.
Okay. Let's see. Save reflex. That's a 7.
Okay. He takes 5 cold damage because I'm throwing frost bombs.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not staggered because he didn't get a direct hit, unfortunately.
Okay, that's pretty good. Still pretty good damage. This freezing cold lands on this creature as it starts to crawl up out of the waters, and it gives it another kind of wail. Can't do it good.
That's pretty good.
Blythe.
Let's all do it.
Okay.
Let's all do it continually and at once.
All right. This is our screech sesh.
Oh,
I will run up to here and be like,
vehicular.
I can handle him if you can take care of that. And I don't know where the other thing is, but she'll point at it, because I assume she can.
Yeah.
And then I'll take a hack.
I think Vanya's our light source.
It seems so.
Yeah.
I am
Just,
also a light source, but
So far away.
Throw that torch on the ground and
that's a 12. So you find that your foot slips on the slick waters and like a little patch of the alchemical ice, and you just miss your shot, Cardi, or your swing.
Cardi is going to walk up to the door behind Roymond, and is going to shoot at this thing, because I can see that.
Does your light go farther?
I have dark vision, so it's 20-foot radius.
Yeah, but I can see
Light.
farther.
Yeah, when you move.
Oh. You guys shouldn't be able to see in the dim light. But I have dark vision, so I need to know.
I think you have players can see light on your character.
Well, that's correct though. We can see the light, but he's supposed to have a multiplier for dark vision. Or no?
Yeah,
No, for dark vision.
I don't
you
know
just
how that
see-
works.
No, that's low
I
light
could
vision
just-
that I'm thinking of. Sorry.
Yeah, everything in the dim should be people with low light, so the half elf should be able to see that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
The edge of the torch that I dropped on the ground illuminates the imp creature or whatever it is.
Gotcha.
Okay. You see this fluttering, almost like a fairy, but a monstrously hideous one that's still gripping the dagger and commanding the sin spawn. Get them! Kill them!
I shoot at it, and as I'm like aiming down my sights, I'd like to see if I can identify it.
Okay. That would be Plains.
Plains. Okay.
As your shot goes wide.
Can one of us do something about that dagger?
Let's see here. Would be.
It's either 15 plus CR or 10 plus CR.
Yeah, but either way, I think it's 10 plus the level, the hit die. Maybe it is 15 plus die.
No, it'd be 10.
Oh,
It's 10.
I might, because we're low level.
10 plus monster CR. Yeah, so it would be. Yeah, you hit it exactly. You know that this is a Quasit. This is like a demon, basically. It's a tiny winged demon. I'm gonna actually turn this music. I'm gonna change it. That's too much. This one's a little bit more easy to listen to. Yeah, you know that it is a evil tiny demon.
Okay.
And you may ask me one question.
Special abilities.
Special abilities. It's a spellcaster, typically. It doesn't have any, well, it looks like a witch. You know that typically these things are essentially witches, of a fairly lowish level. Often sort of like, almost like custodians,
Gotcha.
of a kind, or not familiars, but they're typically like demonic servants.
Gotcha. Okay. It's a closet. It's like a
witch variety.
A little bit of a witch.
Since that
Makes
question
sense.
didn't really get anything, I'm also going to give you that that you know that it likely has access to hexes,
Okay.
and that they prefer to fight from range.
It's
They
be hard
don't
to close in.
They don't like to close in on anybody. Damon.
Ooh, awesome. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna move 30 feet. Go here and then here. I think that's all I can do, right? Or
You can. That's your movement.
yeah,
You can move again.
Well, how much did you move?
30
30
feet.
feet.
Oh, okay.
You can move 40
Yeah.
Oh, I can move 40. Oh, it's good. That's
because
fine.
Barb.
Sweet.
Begins.
Cool.
So yeah, good.
Oh yeah,
That'd
so
be
you can
going
go
five
right
right
there.
there.
Yeah.
I'll go right there, and then I'll try to swing with my longsword.
Okay.
Oof.
Oof. Oh yeah, you rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
We both
Yeah.
rolled 6s.
Boy. Yeah, you run up and you see Blythe kind of slip on the water as she swings at the sin spawn and misses, and you run up and similarly you just kind of go like you do that like backpedaling careening by as you kind of slide across the icy water, and your longsword misses as well. It is the Quasit's turn, and it will fly up about 10 feet into the air and say, "That's enough from you!" And it's gonna point at. Let's see. I think it'll point at Blythe. And it's gonna go sleep. And fuck, I really should have had looked this up before, but then I fucked up. You know how witches' hexes work, Chris?
They're basically
Hexily.
spells. They're just spells.
It doesn't give me a DC for it though.
Isn't there like
DC
a...
Save to resist a hex
10.
is equal to 10 plus half witch level plus witch's int modifier.
One more.
All right, so it would be. I think that would be a 14.
That seems right.
Yeah.
Are you
What do
an
I
elf
roll?
or a half elf?
Yeah, what would she roll?
Okay, let's see. Will save.
Are you an elf or a half elf?
I'm a half elf.
Are you not immune to magical sleep?
I resist it. Well, I resist enchantment spells and effects.
Okay.
You have a +2 against them. You have an 11 there with that roll, but you find it's not enough to overcome this hex, and you feel suddenly sleep grab or take over your body.
I don't really want to sleep now, but and she kind of lay. Do I fall or can I like lay down?
It can cause a creature within 30 feet to fall into a deep magical sleep, as per the spell. The creature receives a will save. So I'm gonna say, yeah. I guess you kind of you just pass out.
I'm good at that. I do that a lot during combat.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Out of curiosity, are you a specific like a different offbeat half elf? Because half elves are immune to magic sleep.
Tanner is. She just reset her headset, so she did not hear that.
Yeah. Do I sound better?
You are You are immune to magic sleep unless you're some offbeat half elf.
Oh. Okay.
Unless you're some different.
Nope,
unless you
I'm just
swapped
a
out.
Half elf.
Then you are immune to magic sleep.
Okay.
Good job. Look at you, Tanner, helping.
That's excellent. I don't think she knew that either. The Sin Spawn is going to attack Damon with the Rinsure for an 18.
Oh, I'm apologizing.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's defense.
I'm assuming that's going to hit you. AC is.
Yes, it does. 15. Yeah.
18 hits?
Yep.
Okay, you take 3 points of damage as the Rinsure digs into your half-orc flesh, Roymond. Actually, I think since Aurelium cast the slumber spell on Blythe, and just nothing happens, just whooshes over her, and she goes, "Damn elves!"
I'm a half elf, actually.
Half damn you then, Roymond.
Oh, I guess that's better.
Damn half of you.
These are great.
I move to here.
Okay.
She's 10 feet up, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I rescind that because I can't hit her.
I didn't say, aren't you a half elf? You're really short. You can't.
Half. But yeah, I heard. Yeah, she flew feet in the air. I don't think you'd be able to reach her.
Shoot her!
I will move to here. I will drop my sling staff.
Okay.
I will draw my long spear.
Okay.
And I will attempt to stab the Sin Spawn over Damon's shoulder.
Okay.
Are you tall? Can you do that?
Can you draw a weapon as part of a move action?
With Bab of 1.
Yes.
With a Bab of 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. I was I know there's a Bab restriction. I just don't remember what it is. Then yeah, you do that. And you're trying to help him hit.
No, I am stabbing the Sin Spawn.
Oh, you're stabbing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long spear.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow. You should. God damn. You should do this from all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You stab the Sin Spawn for 5 points of damage. As you dig the tip of the spear into it. That's really fucking good. Vanya.
Vanya, now all gangly and weird and gross, steps up closer, and mixes another bomb and hurls it at the flying creature.
Okay.
I believe I'm in range from there. So that is a 20 versus touch.
Nice.
Oh, versus touch. Oh. Very nice. This thing flies up out of melee range, and you see it cast this spell at Blythe, and then kind of shriek a curse, and it turns to see a a bomb, probably the same size as it, hit it and just explode. And it takes 9 points of...
This is cold damage, because I'm
No,
throwing a
since it's-
frost bomb. And go ahead and be staggered. Unless
I
it
don't
makes
think she
50
will.
points.
You hear or you see the bomb explode. It's a direct hit. But after the kind of like the cloud of the cold magic fades away, the creature looks completely unfazed. And kind of points at you and says, "You're next."
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Immune to fire.
That's
no, it's
that's-
cold.
The room is cold too.
Possible.
Well, I mean, I can see why you
So,
get it mixed up, Chris.
Are they
'cause
still not staggered if they're immune to cold? Is that how that would work?
Well, that's an interesting question. I think that if they're immune to that, or they have they resist all damage from it, they probably wouldn't be staggered by it.
I suppose that makes sense.
That would be my gut
Yeah.
check. If you can come up with a compelling argument that it ought to do it, then I'm
I
willing to hear it
cannot
out.
think of one
Okay.
because that's the argument that I would make.
Yeah, you know that demons are extraplanar creatures tend to have high resistances against different types of elemental damage, and in some cases, straight up immunities. Blythe.
Okay, I will full attack this since
Okay.
very badly. Very badly.
Yes.
Yeah. You're just doing. You're basically there's 5 banana peels just laying underneath the square that you're standing on, and you're just
That's phase
constantly
2 of the bomb.
slip bobbing around, swing at the sin spawn and not able to hit it.
And somehow
Party.
she's tap dancing the tune to Yakety Sax.
Oh gosh, what did you put in those things?
I'm sorry,
Why?
the
Were you-
second phase is experimental. I'm not sure. This time it made banana peels. Last time it was underwear.
There's no
Cardi-
time
It's
for
not an
dancing
exact
here.
science.
Cardi reloads and shoots at the little creature again.
Okay.
Hopefully better this time. Or not.
Yeah, not good enough. As your shot goes careening by, Damon.
Alright, I'm trying to swing.
Hulk smash!
Haha, yes. Alright. It's a 1d8. Patience will roll 20. Okay. Sweet.
Nice.
Your strength gets added to that.
Oh, it does? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So probably +6.
What's your strength mod?
Mod says it's 4, but I have something that has 2 on there. So,
So
it's
is it a
total.
two-handed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it would be 6.
Good
Okay,
roll.
good.
And
11.
You're using the longsword or the.
Correct.
Okay, and you're proficient with that.
Yes.
I believe you are.
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah, you hit it for. So that would be 5 plus
11.
Plus 6, it's
1.5
11.
to your strength mod. Yeah. Holy
Mhm.
shit. Okay. Yeah. As Blythe is slipping and sliding on the banana peel and ice floor, Damon, you run up and this time you plant your feet solidly and you just hack the snake's head off in solid blow.
Nice.
and it
I turn to Blythe and say, "That's how you dance."
Aurelium.
Well struck,
good.
Damon!
Aurelium looks at you and screams, "No!" and kind of flies up forward 5 feet and up 5 feet, and points at you and says, "Sleep!" And give me a will save, Damon.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Barbarians
boy.
and will saves. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Oh.
No.
Damon, you sleep overtakes you and you collapse onto the ground, Sleep
gosh, that
for
was a lot
3
of
rounds. Royman.
Okay. I don't have a ranged weapon now. Shit. Do I have a different ranged weapon? I sure don't. So I guess I'll spend this round, I guess, putting away my long spear and picking my staff back up, because that's all I can do.
You take a 5-foot step.
Makes sense. Vanya?
Vanya's going to see what this thing thinks of a firebomb instead.
Ooh.
Good shot.
How about a 24? I can hit the thing. That ain't a problem.
Throw it as it points and makes Damon fall asleep. The firebomb smashes into it, and once again it turns to gaze at you. That's 7 damage total?
Yeah.
It turns to gaze at you and says, "Would you stop annoying me?"
Okay, so no ice, no fire. All right.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Can I, sheath my sword and draw out my bow and arrow in one round? Or I don't know how that works, I guess.
As
for
a
multiple.
move action, so putting away a sword would be a move action, I think, and then drawing another weapon would be another move action. But you can drop your sword and draw your bow as your move action. Dropping a sword is a free action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I will do that and draw my bow.
Okay, and you can also move one.
I'm
really
okay.
up to you.
This is okay.
So that would be just your move action. Do that. You still have a standard.
Oh, can I fire it then too in this round?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I will take a shot at this flying.
Okay.
And roll a 5. Okay.
Yeah, you take a shot, but you find you kind of fumbled the arrow as you dropped your sword in haste, and you slip on yet another banana, and your shot goes wide. Cardi.
Vanya, no more bananas next time.
Vanya, with her weird distended body, looks over at you and kind of shrugs, but it kind of looks creepy, and it might show up in your dreams later.
And when she shrugs, banana peels fall out of her shirt.
It's banana peels inside and out.
Cardi reloads. Cardi reloads and shoots again. Trying to be careful. Damn it.
It looks like a mighty shot, but it does go wide of the tiny buzz-flitting creature. Damon, you're asleep for 2 more rounds. It is her turn, and she is going to fly back over toward this corner of the room, and she begins casting. Roymond.
What spell is she casting?
Can I identify while she's casting it, or
Spellcraft?
Cool. I'm good at that.
I know.
Hey.
Hey.
Very nice. Cardi and Vanya, you're both listening out. And what?
I was making a joke to myself. I said I'm better, but I'm actually not. I'm actually substantially worse.
You could hear a little bit better, and she's kind of channeling in demonic speech, and she's just going, "Summon monster, summon monster, summon monster." You think that she's probably trying to summon monster.
She's trying to bring forth some other monster. Or
she's
trying to bring forth some other monster.
Summon monster 2, summon monster 2, summon monster rank 2.
So, okay. Roman doesn't know anything about that spell, but he can tell that she's not casting it instantly like some of the other magic he has seen. So I think he wants to try to shoot her.
Probably a good choice.
If he can interrupt it.
Okay.
So range attack with the sling staff. Come on, big money, no whammies. That's not that great, but it might hit.
That is little money, and also no whammy.
Damn.
As it the shot goes sliding to the side and misses her tiny body. Vanya.
Vanya's concluded that the bombs are not a viable option and will switch to her crossbow and loose.
Okay.
There you go.
Good shot. Yeah, you actually hit her this time with what for her would be essentially a ballista bolt.
Yeah. Threw a small spear at her.
Yeah. That hits her, but you find that it does not do as much damage as you would have thought it would.
Ooh, tough little thing.
Our regular weapons don't seem to be more effective, but not entirely. I keep forgetting that I'm in Jekyll form, or Mr. Hyde form, that is.
I think, Cardi, you know that as an outsider, it's not uncommon for these creatures to have DR over cold iron or good, as well as their magical resistances.
It might be cold iron. If anybody's got a cold iron weapon, now would be the time to use it.
What the heck is cold iron?
Why aren't you the last question? I have to do everything myself.
Well, I'll just try again, okay? Okay. And she'll shoot the range.
Okay.
I can't roll above a 5, though, so it's not
Boy, howdy.
Your rolls are
So I do have a question. Vanya did hit, right? And deal some damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
So does she need to make a concentration check then
yeah.
to keep casting the spell?
Oh, good.
Good job.
Forgot about that. Bow.
And it's a big one, because it's like 15... Oh, I guess it's got DR, so never mind. But I think it's
whatever
15
damage
plus
is taken. I think it might be... It's either 15 or 20. I can't remember.
Do you remember how to roll a con? Is there a quick way to do it in Combat Manager? Dark,
I don't know about Combat Manager.
Hang.
Let me just double check.
It's an ability check, basically, right?
Yeah, I have it's D20 plus a level plus the ability mod.
which I guess for her would be
D20 plus caster level.
Plus ability mod, yeah.
Plus would probably, yeah, that'd probably be...
and then, let's see, injured while casting is 10 plus the damage plus the spell's level.
$10 plus the damage of...
Plus the spell level.
Okay. That's not a very high check, then.
No, it won't be, but it's still, I mean, there's a chance.
Oh. Nat 20. Yeah, she aces it. She's not perturbed by a crossbow bolt a third of her size that is currently piercing her abdomen.
She just winces. She's like, "Summon monster! Summon monster! Summon monster!
Summon monster!" Blythe. You already shot.
Oh, I went. Yeah.
Yeah, you shot and missed. You find that you shoot this time, and in place of your crossbow bolt, you've actually inserted a banana into your crossbow. Tried to shoot that instead, and it.
Can I drop my weapon and pick up my sword now with my move action?
Yes. If you only make one shot.
Yeah.
Actually,
since we'll be having a monster soon.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'd allow that. Cardi.
Cardi is going to reload his crossbow, and fed up after missing several times, is just going to magic missile her.
Such a fucking good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Very good choice.
But I don't think you rolled
damage
well.
correctly, so I didn't roll it at all. That's what happens.
Okay.
Nice.
I rolled very well.
There you go. All right, you hit her for 5 points of damage, I believe. Magic damage always bypasses DR and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a separate category for this resistance. Like
Okay.
fire resistance 10 or ice resistance
Right.
10 or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a few magical bolts come flying out of the door and smack into her. That's 5 points of damage, so she has to make another caster level check, I believe, right?
Mhm.
Another
Yes,
concentration.
she's still casting.
All right. All right. That's
Must be
a
a big spell.
15 plus.
Spell
So it's
level.
D20 plus her
Oh.
concentration check is a D20 plus her caster level.
Yep.
Plus her.
Plus her int.
All right, so that would be 18 and. Sorry, I want to actually learn this. I never do. Yes, that's like a 20 then. So the DC would be 10 plus the damage plus the level of the spell.
Yeah.
10 plus 5, that's 15. Yeah. So she will succeed.
Damn.
But that came fairly close.
Mhm.
She rolled pretty well. But if she rolled normal,
I do have a question.
Mhm.
That this might get us sidetracked. But would the damage be cumulative since it's the one spell casting?
I'm gonna assume since you have to make an individual check for each one,
Probably
it would
not.
would not be.
Fair.
Yeah.
Damon, you are asleep for this and your next round, and then you'll wake up. She finishes casting, and a large venomous snake appears below her.
Mm. You look so cute.
And it actually gets to take its turn immediately, I think.
Yep.
It takes one full round. Does she get to act this round?
So she used her standard action one round, both of her actions the next round, and then finishes with her standard action this round. But it gets a turn, I think.
It's one round to cast Summon Monster.
Yes.
So she started it last time.
Oh yeah, it finishes right before her turn starts, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. That's how I understand.
Okay, yeah.
So she actually does get to act. It doesn't actually require two actions.
Yeah, you're right.
Just has to keep it going. So it slithers up and bites Damon.
Cool.
Why
Cool. I'm
not?
asleep, so I don't think I can do
yeah.
anything.
Take 2 points of. I think you actually wake up though.
Huh?
Yeah, make a Fortitude save.
Okay.
Oh, because does damage taken wake her up?
I think if you're attacked, you wake up.
Oh.
You're not helpless, or I guess you would be helpless.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Snakes don't know how to coup de grace. Yeah,
Unless it's
you
an
beat the save,
anaconda.
and you resist the poison that is threatening to flow through your veins. You take 2 points of damage. Aurelium will flutter up here and cast Cause Fear. Oh, I probably shouldn't have told you that, huh?
Well, how about this? How about we'll give you a reason to have told us?
Okay.
Hopefully, maybe not.
That's
I love it too.
spellcraft, right? I'm
Yes.
I'm less familiar with magical skills.
Ooh.
You think she's
Nailed
trying to
it.
cause fear as she casts this spell, and everybody make a will save.
It's a spell of fear.
Yeah.
Ugh, Jesus.
Actually, do dwarves have anything about that?
I don't think fear is an enchantment, unless
No, it's
I miss my guess.
it's usually called out as fear effects.
Yeah.
And I get a +2 because I'm a fearless halfling.
Damon and Blythe, your two frontliners, you are feared.
I'm not into
It doesn't say
snakes.
how long.
This is not my thing. Bestiality, no.
Everybody who succeeded, you are shaken for 1 round.
Okay.
Everyone else becomes frightened. A frightened creature flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to flee, it may fight, taking a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, blah, blah. So you guys are going to be fleeing.
1d4 rounds for the fear.
Where does it say that? Oh no, it does say that duration 1d4 rounds. So I'll roll one for each of you. This one will be for Damon, and the second one will be for Blythe. Oh,
Jesus.
All right. Sorry, Damon. You feel a bite on your ankle, and you're like, ah, and then cause fear overtakes you, and you're like, ah.
Snakes.
Ryman.
And we're just shaking for 1 round?
Shaken for 1 round.
Okay. Just -2 on
I'm going to say that the fearful people get to make a will save each round.
Cool.
This is a house rule that I concocted, mostly because I don't like long duration CCs without anything you can do about it.
I'll take it.
I shall not complain.
I really hate it.
Why
I got
is
color
shaken?
sprayed for 8 rounds that one fight, and I was like,
Oh, yeah,
this
that was the
is so
worst.
fucking, like, this is
Stupid.
just bad design. Roymond.
I am going to shoot her with my sling staff.
Okay.
Kapow!
Paching! Fadoogie!
It goes just wide of actually hitting her.
God damn it.
Yeah, she's tiny and she's flying around. Vanya.
Paching!
Nope.
One also misses.
God damn it.
Blythe.
I'm
you-
scared, so I
yeah,
guess
you're
I
scared,
run
so you gotta
away.
run
Or
away.
Do I have to run, or can I like move
Well,
quickly
he
and
said you
just
can
go
roll a
20
will.
I think
You
it
have to
says you
move.
have to move as fast as you can.
Yeah, you have to run.
Oh,
so
This is
okay.
move or
yeah,
fight,
that would be.
right?
I'm gonna say. Well, you can only fight if you have to fight.
Oh, okay.
So if
you're
you're in
trying
her
to
trap
flee.
space.
Yeah. So if there were like goblin soldiers in the hallway that you'd have to fight to move past, you could do that. There are not. You have
Okay.
to.
I
I'm just gonna say
need to
60
zoom
feet.
out, so
We're
okay,
not gonna do
I
the
have
whole
to-
sprinting thing. We're gonna do.
okay.
You take your standard and your move to move 30 feet apiece.
I need to zoom out and measure how far I can get. Okay. Goodbye, guys. And Blythe will just run out of the room screaming.
Okay.
And I can't move my token that far because I can't see anything now.
Well, that's
'Cause I'm out of-
you're in the wall there.
Okay. Well,
she can't
I'm
see
out
in the
of
dark.
Cardi's area,
Oh,
so like
I
I, as a player, can't move my token.
Oh, this
Because
is
it just becomes
perfect.
black.
You don't have a light source?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
this
just
is
run
even
into the
better,
dark.
dude. Yeah, you run into the dark tunnel. Make a reflex save.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, because dancing lights can only extend so far from me, so when people start getting too far, their light sources disappear.
Yeah. Okay. So in your terrifying flight from the room, you run it down in this darkened tunnel. But your reflex save is just barely enough to allow you to avoid another banana peel that's laying on the ground there by the wall. And yeah, you can stop there, I think, or at
Okay.
least for this round, you run into the tunnel, and then I think, I think you'll get a save next time. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Cardi.
Okay.
Cardi is going to step up into the room and aim at. Given the situation, I think I'm gonna aim at her, and I'm gonna shoot her with the crossbow again,
Okay.
which was.
Damon. Yeah, your shot misses. Damon,
Alright.
you are prone and frightened.
So, what do I need to roll to get unprone second way?
You don't have to roll to get unproned. You would have to.
Wait, would she just crawl?
I mean, I guess that's up to her how she would handle it if she was trying to flee from Aurelium as fast as possible. And the snake.
I would probably try to get myself up and run.
Yeah, that's what I think. So let's use your move action to stand, and this snake's gonna try and bite you again, and your standard to run.
You'll only go 30, Zoo, because you're using some reactions.
The snake misses its bite, and you'll run 30 feet. So that's just fine there.
Oh God, I hate snakes.
It is her turn again, and she will set her sights on Vanya, who has been annoying the shit out of her, and she will produce the dagger that she used to cut her wrist and throw it at her.
Let me double check my AC with my business on.
Okay.
Because I think I'm like a 19? Yeah, 19 AC.
That's very good. Unfortunately, she rolled a 24.
That will hit.
Damn.
So she will hit you with this returning dagger that deals 1 point of damage. Well, she is tiny, so I guess that sort of makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's the snake's turn. The snake is going to slither 5 feet forward and lunge at Roymond.
Okay. I guess I didn't say defensively last time, so 18 AC.
So that would be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
For 3 points of damage and a fortitude save. As its fangs sink into your calf.
More tattoos.
You said how many points of damage?
3 points of damage and a fortitude save. Vanya?
Nice.
Good fortitude save.
Offended by the dagger thrown that sort of like clipped her cheek or whatever.
Yeah.
You're
Whatever.
no longer
for-
shaken, so make sure you turn that off.
Yeah. So, go ahead and remove that. Go ahead and shoot this hoe again, because I am tired of her business.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Not with that roll, though.
We're really good at this, guys.
Oh, boys. Yeah.
There's nothing more fucking infuriating in Pathfinder than tiny enemies.
Yep, especially ones that fly around and and are just impossible to kill. Give me a will save again, Blythe.
Okay.
I think that was it. Yeah. Okay. In this darkened tunnel, you find your courage to turn back around and rejoin the fight. For
I
some,
think I can.
What am I doing? Okay, back.
For some
Let me
reason,
see how-
long, dark underground tunnels like give you heart. I don't know what from your past created a heartwarming and safe memory for you in that circumstance.
She was raised by rabbits.
Yeah.
I will run back into the room, or no, I can't run and attack. So
No.
let's see.
Full.
Could she charge from where she is?
Make it back
She have
into
to-
here.
I
Can I
think
charge that far?
I think you'd need line of sight.
Yeah, you
Oh,
need
yeah,
to
that's
see
true.
your target.
I
to
have to go in
charge.
through the door. Yeah.
I think you also have to charge at the start of your turn. I don't think it's.
That's what I mean.
You
Yeah.
can't move then charge.
That's what I'm saying. If she had charged rather than
Right, and I ran
but
last time, so I'll have to run back here.
Yeah,
Really?
she wouldn't have had.
I've never heard that.
Charge
What?
is a full round action.
It is?
To
Yeah,
move and
it's
attack,
movement.
yeah, with a bonus.
Wow. I didn't know that. I know it required 10 feet a straight path.
There are feats that allow you to move then charge, shit like that, or like charge in a non-straight line at the start of your turn, but you don't get it at default.
Yep, I'll just run back in then.
Oh, but
Yeah.
it does
Sorry,
allow you to move
guys.
twice your speed and
Yeah.
attack during the action.
But
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to move in a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to
you also
probably
have to have
see what
sight
you're
of
targeting. Yeah.
your target.
yeah, that the
Charge
sight
into the
thing I
room.
think would be the
Yeah.
biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your turn, Cardi.
Yep.
Yeah, Cardi is going to reload and shoot again at the little demon creature.
Okay.
Poorly again. It's frustrating as fuck.
Yeah, you miss again. Damon, give me a will save. Oh God!
Oh, shit.
All right,
He's
run 60 more feet away.
oh,
Aurelium looks down at Roymond and says, "Don't move!" and cast a spell. Give me a. It's a will save, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, will save.
What is the spell?
Whole person.
Oh, no.
I'm going to use another charge of adaptive luck to add +2.
Okay. How many of those do you get per day?
Not enough.
Oh boy. Chris, you fail and you feel this magic kind of freeze you in place. You become paralyzed and totally. You become paralyzed, but I think you actually just freeze where you are. I don't think you like fall prone or anything.
You don't normally fall prone when you're paralyzed either. You just
okay. You are aware and breathe normally, but cannot take any actions, even speech. Each round on your turn, you may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect.
How many rounds?
This is a full round action. It is 1 round per level, so it'd be 4 rounds.
yeah.
You get a save on each round. Is this a channeled spell?
I don't think so.
Oh no, it's 6 rounds.
Fuck.
Caster level. Yeah, it's not a concentration, or it doesn't appear to be channeled.
Yeah,
I think. Okay, that's her, and then the snake will try to bite you again.
Well, I'm helpless, so he just succeeds.
He does for 2 points of damage. Give me fortitude, and then also another will save to break out of this hold person. Once again, you're able to. I think you can't control anything but your like butt cheeks, and you're able to like squeeze your muscles. You're able to like squeeze your muscles so aggressively that you pump blood out of your wound fast enough to push the poison out.
Maybe it's just me like fucking flexing out of this paralyze.
Yeah. Actually, this creature like bites into your leg, and you just like clench all your muscles and dig deep, and just and shatter this whole person.
What?
That was holding you in place while this snake was like gnawing on your ankle.
Raymond, that's quite impressive there. I didn't think you could do that out of a whole person spell.
Yeah.
You don't
actually. Do you get a? I'm not sure. Do you get to act? I think you might get to act.
I don't know.
That would make sense, I guess, if it was.
Oh no, it's a full round action.
Oh.
It's a full round action to make the saving throw. Each round is turn the subject may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. This is a full round action that does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So you are now unheld. Vanya.
You know what? Light crossbow. Ka-ting! Okay. Yeah, and I get roll min damage, even if I hit. So
you
probably
miss.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
In any case,
and you miss with a 17. Fuck, I'm fucked with this.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, Blythe.
Okay, I will step up and try and kill the snake.
Good choice.
Gosh, I can't roll tonight.
Yeah, they're really not coming through.
Mm-hmm.
7 is now my highest roll.
Boy. It's not gonna be enough as you take a couple swings at this snake, but it agilely kind of slithers between your strikes. Cardi.
I never thought I'd be getting this much target practice in with this new bow. Whoa. Did not mean to do that. I meant to light crossbow, but somebody talked.
Okay.
There we go. 9. Lovely.
It's gonna miss.
Would love to roll.
Well, a couple times. Damon, give me another will save.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Damon, you also take heart in dark, abandoned, creepy tunnels. and you shatter this fear effect that was holding you, and may take your turn normally.
Okay, I'll run.
Remember, you get 40 feet per.
Oh, it's
So you get 80 total movement.
sweet, wherever that's at.
I think you could run back into the room.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it should be right there. Wait, no.
That'd be fine.
Is that it? Okay. Sure.
Well, that's
Cool.
both of your actions.
Yes.
It is Aurelium's turn. She's going to kind of float back over this way, and you find that she has the dagger in her hand again, the one that she threw at Vanya, and she's going to throw it at Blythe this time. Oh. 24.
That'll hit.
1 point of damage.
Ow!
Ha! And the snake is going to try to bite Blythe as well. A nat 1. The snake drops itself. I don't know.
I mean, that makes sense. It lunges forward and falls and hits the ground.
It turns out it was just a rope.
Okay. Raymond.
Okay. Now that I finally get to act on my plan from 3 rounds ago, I'm gonna cast Bless on the party.
Sure.
What the fuck?
Ooh, what does that do?
There we go.
Please describe.
Yeah, what is? I don't have this buff saved on this character sheet.
It's
so
a plus
if you
1 to
can...
everything.
You get a +1 on attack rolls, saving throws against fear effects.
Okay.
Not on everything.
Just
Not on damage, just the rolls.
Just attack rolls.
Yeah, on attack rolls.
And saving throws, you said, right?
Vanya
Against fear.
Sees only one option in front of her. She just has to roll high.
Okay.
Is it this time? It's not.
It's not this
It's
time.
15, but...
With the +1?
Yep.
Damn.
15 with the +1.
Blythe.
Okay.
The
Sorry, I'm just
room is
adding in
slowly
Bless.
filling with it's now carpeted in crossbow bolts and is slowly filling kind of Indiana Jones style around you.
This very strange
I have
mixture of banana peels and
question.
crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
Okay, if I run up the stairs to where she is, would I be high enough to hit her?
Let's say they go up every 5 feet. So I think like if you got up here, she's like 15 feet up right now.
Right.
So I think you'd have to like
Get her
jump.
moved over there or jump. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Okay. Then I will just take care of the snake, hopefully. And
Unless
then
you
we
want to
will
come
go-
up with some other compelling antics to be able to reach her.
I haven't yet,
or
but I
something.
could throw boy. That's about as good as it gets.
Okay. All right.
I will take care of the snake first, though. We will try antics.
Sure.
next.
It's a grappling hook.
Mm.
Grappling.
Well, there's a second attack. Yeah, because I'm full round attacking.
The second attack will not hit either.
It doesn't?
It does not.
What kind of snake is this?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a snake you're attacking.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, the second one will hit. What kind of snake is this?
It's got on snake mail. It's got on scale mail.
It's
Like-
on scale mail.
Is it fucking armor-plated snake or something?
I want her summon monster spell.
Right?
Let's get that fucking
Yeah.
version in here.
No, this is a normal venomous snake that takes normal damage from swords.
Okay.
Cardi.
Cardi's gonna reload and try again at the stupid fucking flying bitch.
Boy, that bolt ace is really you really
Could've
feel
come in
him
handy.
missing from the party.
Yeah.
Your light crossbow bolt goes flying to the side as you miss. Damon,
Oh boy, now's my chance for some food. I'll go over here.
What?
Have you never
Don't
eaten
ask
snake
questions.
skin? It's delicious.
Snake skin. All right.
Not the meat.
You
the
can put
skin.
it on your boots.
Not
You can
the
put it in
meat,
your
just the
stomach.
skin.
Yeah, avoid the meat, just the
Yeah.
skin.
It's chewy like pork cracklings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you hit it.
I love your barbarian so fucking much.
Oh, it's so good.
Thanks. Ooh, damage not very good,
That's a
but
Not very
Still good enough to kill a snake.
That's 8.
Blythe, you stab into this snake's tail and kind of pin it in place a little bit, and it looks at you and hisses. And Damon comes running back into the room and kind of like stomps on its body to like hold it in place and like chops its head off. And the body is still like writhing around like crazy, but the head is quite lifeless. It's William's turn. She says, "No!" And kind of floats back like a few more, and throws her dagger at Damon.
oh, lovely.
14.
No, 15 is my AC.
It misses. Royman.
Ah, jeez, this is annoying.
Yeah. Flying creatures frequently are.
But it's just that none of us are good at range attacks, really. We would need
Eh.
a way to like get her to come down, or like a way to lower
Or for her to not be
AC.
small. Or
Mhm.
Yeah, which I don't have.
Do you
any
have
options.
enlarge person?
Nope.
Pretty sure you have to touch them for that anyway.
Yeah.
The issue.
I guess I'll just use my sling staff to shoot at her.
Yep.
It seems like the best plan.
It's target practice.
Does my weapon skill go up if I keep missing?
Nope.
How much
Jesus.
intellect do you have?
Jeez.
Oh my god. Y'all are the best, and
Uh,
nobody besides me got those references,
Yeah.
apparently.
You miss. It goes bouncing off the walls, and Aurelium goes, "You'll never get me!" Vanya, you miss also. Oh my god, shooting gallery. Guys, I hate to break this to you. She has fast healing. I don't know if there's any way you could possibly deal enough damage to her
Okay.
with range to actually kill
I
her.
am going to. Well, actually, I don't know how far I can get. Hold on.
So I feel like we're missing something then.
You're not. I think you're missing a ranged attacker in the party.
Mm-hmm. We need a gunslinger. Pew pew pew
Okay,
pew.
I am just going to run up to here. Well, go up to here as far as I can and kind of jab at her menacingly, but I can't actually reach.
So what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to kind of intimidate her and get her closer to the edge of the raised platform where I can actually hit her.
All right, I love this. Make a bluff check, or
That'll be real bad, folks.
just make it a regular attack roll. I guess.
Well, you were intimidating, right? I
Yeah,
guess that'll be about as
essentially,
bad
but-
as bluff.
Yeah.
Actually,
So,
yeah.
what do you want me to roll?
Either one, bluff or intimidate.
Okay.
Oof,
I'm not good at this.
not good enough. Yeah, I like the idea though. Cardi, as Aurelium, just kind of like looks down at you, trying to like you're swinging, but like you clearly, like you obviously are not a threat to her at the moment.
Well, I'd be kind of close because she's 15 feet up,
Yeah,
and I'm now 10 feet plus my sword.
Yeah, actually, I guess you are actually kind of close.
Because I'm 6 foot, I'm 5 foot up, and then
Actually, yeah. Actually, you're probably pretty close. I think it would be enough that she would feel threatened. Cardi,
could I actually hit her from there then?
I think you could.
I think you would actually.
Because she's an adjacent square, right? If she's 15
Yeah.
feet up,
Mhm.
yeah.
And I'm 5 feet up, and
Yeah,
now
actually,
I'm standing
you
there.
could just attack her.
Okay. then that's what
Tackle
I'm
her
going.
down the stairs.
I hadn't really done all the math like that, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking of it now, like how.
I think you'd just barely be able to.
I think Cardi is gonna just like signal to.
Nice. Oh, good. My Discord stopped working again. That's exciting.
And you like run over to the ledge and just fucking
I just two-hand it.
You just like hold like the far end. You just like Mordhau like the blade of your double-bladed sword and just like smack her with the tip, and deal 14 points of damage. I'm actually gonna make her take a save against that.
Flight check.
Flight check.
Oh yeah, flight check. Fuck, maybe she should have been taking them before. Forgot about those.
Well, we haven't dealt much damage, so.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, earlier we
True.
did like 7 and 5. That's
There's a little
not
bit,
so
yeah.
bad for a tiny thing.
What is the DC on flight checks? If someone can help me out, she rolled a 21.
15 is hover. If you, I get. Let me see. Damage. It doesn't say anything for taking damage.
Okay, Cardi.
Seeing Blythe actually hit it and feeling like it's sort of like a now or never, Cardi's gonna like go ahead and do my last magic missile.
Cool.
Which is just an automatic hit.
Okay.
It's DC 10 while flying, or you lose 10-foot altitude if you take damage.
Oh, where's that?
Oh, you lose 10 feet of altitude?
Yes.
She rolled a
Damn.
21 anyway, but
Yeah,
Oh.
it's an easy check to make, but you know.
sure. Every little bit helps. Every time they take damage.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Cardi.
Well, I do 4 points of damage with the magic missile.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. All
Another
right. You
flight
guys
check.
are suddenly fucking her up.
Well, I was waiting to use this until like we actually were
30.
hitting her.
So she is able to maintain her height. Damon.
Ooh, since I think I'll go up the stairs as well then. Oh, shit, come on.
Leave my kingdom at once.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, point of
All right.
order here, wouldn't it be like a queendom?
That's a fair
So-
point. I hadn't really thought of it that way.
So move and I can, right? Can I attack?
Move.
Nope.
Melee attack. That is a thundering
Damn.
failure.
Our
but you
rolls
tried.
tonight.
Aurelium is going to see y'all moving in, and she's going to move, fly over to this stairwell. And,
Does that not provoke?
oh, would.
Yes.
Yeah,
Should
but
it?
she's just, I think she's going to do it anyway. She's getting distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then we get attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she
You want
chooses
to go
to
first?
Kill her dead.
Okay.
Kill her.
She's,
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Damon gets one too.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I can? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's probably not gonna hit.
Not going to hit. Blythe will hit for 9 points of damage, and she is hurting bad.
Flight check.
Easter go. Oh yeah, flight check. Thank you. 14.
I think that passes.
It,
It doesn't. The
It's a
DC
10.
doesn't raise with
No,
like
it does not.
per point. Huh. I would think it would.
Yeah, you'd think so, but it doesn't.
Yeah. That seems kind of dumb. Blythe, as she's like flying away, she ducks under Damon's sword, but Blythe catches her hard, and you feel her little body like crumple and like smack off of like the wall as she like regains her wings, kind of flies over, and she says,
Oh, you'll have this queendom, I mean, over my dead body.
and she throws her dagger at Blythe. 29 for 2 points of damage as the cold iron dagger sinks into your shoulder.
I believe that brings you to
Roman.
5.
okay. Yes.
So you get healed for 5, and I take 5 because it's now my turn.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, do you have to make a caster level check and see
Which,
if you
yes,
roll that?
I want to see if I can remove the poison now because she is getting magical healing.
Okay. It's a caster level check or concentration check.
Is it caster level or what?
Hold on.
I'll roll
Caster level, I think is what we said.
Ah, that's bad.
Bow. Caster level check. Yeah, that is not going to do it.
So does she not get the healing?
It
would be all but
I
the
would
damage
get-
from the poisons.
Yeah,
she
like
would.
it.
Yeah, her
Ah.
basically her total hit points is reduced by however much that was, 2 points. I think.
That really sucks for lifelink.
Do you heal yourself?
Yeah.
That-
Fuck. I'm gonna try.
Is it just one caster level check then?
Well, the lifelink was like it got activated. He didn't cast a heal.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
All right. That's it then.
I'm gonna...
Vanya.
What?
Well,
What?
he gets his move.
turn.
That was just his
Oh.
lifelink. Which
Oh, my bad.
activated
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
automatically.
Yeah.
So I will cure light wounds on myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
you're
make a caster level check to heal to get rid of the magic shit.
Damon. You go top. I'll take the bottom.
Are you shitting me? It's
Oh,
like
God.
floated on 19 and
Oof.
then went to 7 and then it floated on 16 and went to 3.
Uh,
Fuck
Yeah.
this game. Come on.
Yep. I don't know. You guys are either like the gods are totally with you or totally against you. It seems like. Vanya. Oh.
Twang!
Nope.
Shit!
Misses.
Fuck!
Blythe.
Okay, Blythe is going to hurry down the stairs and use
Fuck this!
two
Fuck
actions,
everything!
actions to get up here. And threaten again. I
Okay.
mean, kind of. I'm just ready to attack.
Sure. Fair enough. Cardi.
Without any more magic left, I am going to shoot a crossbow bolt.
Jesus.
Fucking
man.
5.
Okay.
If this was a crowd of people, they would all be dead.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
We were fighting a mob.
Yep.
We would
Yeah.
be mass murder.
I think you could hit it. Damon.
Oh, when Blythe says that I should take top, I'll tell her, I like to bottom most often, but okay.
I
Really?
knew you were going to.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for doing
You're
that.
welcome.
And not letting that wonderful opportunity slip by.
Right?
You can attack.
Right? Yes. Thank you, Tanner.
You're welcome.
Aha.
Oh, nice.
Good attack. Good damage. As Aurelium tries to dodge out of the way of Blythe's incoming attacks, Damon gets up behind her
Yes. Now you go to sleep.
and slashes at her. You spike her down into the ground, where she finally lands in a bloody little heap of bones and wings and horns. Oh, boy.
Does the room stay cold?
Yes,
Dead. Okay.
I believe that it does.
Well, that was not pleasant.
Vanya, you're
I
still
know.
looking a little lanky, I think is the best word for it.
I'll be like this for some time. I've only managed to get the time up to 10 minutes.
Ah. So you're gonna look like that for 10 minutes. It's a wonder I'm your only friend. I go and investigate
Not
the
sure
pools.
what you mean. This form is much more dexterous.
Aye. But
Plus the
not
natural
so good
armor
at making the
form.
friends.
Well, I'm sure if I come up with a formula to make myself more interesting to people, I'll just need to find a different job because I don't like people.
So, I have a very interesting question for you, Ryan.
Which Ryan?
GM Ryan.
Okay.
If he's there.
I am. I'm listening.
So, if I were to cast Infernal Healing on someone, would I then get a caster level check every time Fast Healing attempts to remove a damage point from the poison?
No.
So just,
I think you
just at
you
the
would
time
get
of
a
casting.
I think when you cast the spell, you'd get a check. You would not get it each time the heal over time ticks.
Okay.
That seems like it would be fair to me. Or that seems to be the way it's intended to work. The Vargwell pool.
Okay, because it heals once every round. So once every
The
6
thing,
seconds.
like the spell, is either strong enough to cure the poison, or it's not. It can't be like.
I don't think that it's
Okay.
the healing that gives you the opportunity to
All right.
to like overcome the magic. I think it's the casting.
Gotcha.
Ugh. Okay. I mean, that's a interesting exploit you tried to pull there, but no dice.
Very creative.
I'm
Very
gonna
creative.
investigate the pools
Yes.
magically.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll? Arcana
Uh,
or the magical item?
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably should just take 10s on these.
I helped.
You did help, so it's an 18.
Oh boy. I think you can see that it is a rune well. Let me see what I can give you about this with that.
Is this water still like glowing orange and shit?
A little bit, but not nearly as
Diminished.
much as it was when you first came in. It became noticeably less glowy and less tumultuous. Oh fuck! Actually, I don't think you have a fucking clue what this thing is.
Oh.
With that, you can see that it's a well sort of similar to the ones that you passed, but I don't think you know anything else about it. You saw Sin Spawn. You saw some spin pawns scrawl out of there.
So isn't this the orange one up here that was bubble?
Well, to
The
be fair,
triangular one?
it said. Let me see if I can understand this room a little bit better. This is slightly my bad, I think.
It looks raised.
I think it's supposed to be sunken because there was a triangular pool.
Yeah, but
the
they
second one.
fucked up the shadow
Yeah.
on the bottom left, and so it looks like it's floating.
Yes. I don't understand light very well.
That's a bad drop shadow. Oh shit! I can see it as recessed now. I just had to look at it weird for a bit.
Yeah.
Our brains automatically interpret shadows weird because of, maps.
Well, but
I was
the
assuming
shadow,
because of
the shadow should still go the full length. Like it should still. You see how there's a corner on the bottom left?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That's what fucked me up and made it look like it's floating.
Yeah. I
All
get
right.
that. I think it's supposed to be the light around the bottom right sides.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be like, oh, this is raised and
Bad
higher.
art is bad.
So, Cardi
True.
and Vanya, what I'm going to give you is that you detect a strong necromantic aura surrounding this well. You can tell it's a well, and there are runes on it. So you'd probably be like, well, this looks like kind of like a rune well. You saw her put blood into it and a sin spawn crawl out.
Can we see the bottom?
It is very deep.
Okay.
No, never mind. It is only 3 feet deep.
I mean, that's very
It's
deep.
very
to me.
deep to a small person.
It's very deep to this Quasit that you.
Perhaps whatever she used, they can conjure things out of this. Or perhaps something was placed inside of it and then transformed into this sin spawn.
Cardi looks up at Vanya and says, well, I mean, for scientific sake, and pulls out a small dagger.
Yeah, I think we both are having the same idea. Do it? Should we?
Blythe is watching you very concernedly.
Perhaps we might be waiting for the rest of the party to get down in case the Sin spawns, and it does not like us. I don't want to
just happens to look down as you pull this dagger out, and you're like holding it very close to your palm, like questioning each other. And he's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing down there?
Experiments?
Is this really the time for that?"
I don't know that it isn't.
What does a tentacle do?
So it is the... So here's what threw me off. I'm pretty sure in the room description it describes the pool as being surrounded by skulls.
Yeah.
Ring of skulls.
Yeah,
but it's the orange water that is the room well.
Okay, this one up here.
Okay, so that's the one that we're apparently looking at with the aura.
Yep. And everybody happens to be around us whenever we both have the same idea at the same time.
So what's the front pool for?
Decoration.
Has a deeper center, doesn't it? That one down there.
Oh, it says here the second pool surrounded by the skulls is there to confuse the GM and just make the whole thing more fucking stupid. It's literally there for decoration, as far as
It's how she decorates. Okay.
It's a red herring.
Yep.
Cardi looks up at Blythe and Roymond and Damon and says, well, looking at the magic of this pool, it looks like it's definitely got a strong necromantic aura, but I don't really know what kind of magic it is. But we did see her spawn a sin spawn with her blood, and it seemed to follow her orders, so I'm wondering if I do the same, perhaps it might be working the same?
I mean...
Blythe prepares her double sword.
It's definitely an interesting proposition.
Okay.
I'm not, like, a huge fan of... okay. We can try it. Maybe it'll be fun.
Cardi pricks his finger and drops a bit of blood.
Roymond backs the fuck up.
What's everybody else doing?
I back up.
Vanya steps back if Cardi's the one that chooses to do it.
Okay.
Blythe is prepared to attack whatever.
Okay, are you readying in action, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I am readying into action. If something crawls out, I'm stabbing it.
I'm gonna get my crossbow out.
Since Damien noticed everyone else getting prepared, he'll just like white knuckle his longsword.
Okay. Cardi, you prick your finger and drop a couple drops of blood into the pool, and nothing happens.
But
and then a fucking sin spawn crops up, slides up out of the water. I'm not joking. Slides up out of the water and immediately attacks.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Ready to actions go off.
Okay, well, it's not close enough to me, I guess. So
that was one of the reasons why I was asking, because...
Well, I didn't know where it would crop up, so I was kind of like expecting it hereabouts, and I wasn't sure.
What, right here?
Yeah, I didn't know where it would arrive.
I think it arrives in the pool of water and just kind of like... It's 3 feet deep,
as it's like
right?
pulling itself up, I'll loose my crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And Blythe, I think if you want to take your ready to action to 5 foot and strike it, that would be fair.
Okay, I will do that then.
Isn't it? So if it's pulling itself up out of this pool, it's like prone or something like that. It's like
It's forming out of the pool. It's
it's congealing out of it. Gotcha.
Yeah, like coming up out of it.
Okay.
Well,
not natural.
I don't know what we expected to happen.
In fairness, out of I think the way we do it is we just give the sin spawn the last turn, and everybody else gets around before it. Oh shit! 26 and a 14. Those are both pretty fucking good. That is a total of 21 damage.
Holy shit!
It's as it is forming, you are like chopping bits off as it's like growing out of the lava.
No, Bab, come on.
Until it actually collapses before it even like fully finishes forming.
Excellent.
Okay, now we know how that works.
It seemed to be growing toward Cardi with malicious intent.
Apparently, the blood doesn't make you have control over the sin spawn. It
Yeah,
just,
that's too bad.
Perhaps there's another
Could have had a whole army.
The pool diminishes significantly after the creation
Indeed.
of this sin spawn and looks almost close to inert.
To think of what we could do with spontaneous creation of
not things like this.
a form. We could think of the uses for labor.
I don't think you're gonna get any use out of these things.
Modified, of course.
I mean,
Vanya,
he's kind of
I-
right. That could be pretty good for the economy.
I believe I've
Blythe
heard
has a
of
very
a
strong
slave
frowny
labor?
face.
I believe I've heard of a town in what was that country? Usla, perhaps. They used the dead as slave labor in the mines below the town.
I've
Seems
never
like
heard of that, but it sounds brilliant.
But I don't think that the people of Sunpoint would be liking to use slave labor, especially the sin spawn.
So,
and-
Of course,
and
the
they don't-
integration would be difficult.
perhaps the important question then is how do we turn this thing off? So that
Does the pool look less glowy than before?
Yes,
It
significant.
seems that every time it produces this, the illumination diminishes. Perhaps there's only so much magic left in the pool.
um
Blythe
Mine-
readies her sword. Okay, I'll finish this. I will finish this.
No,
He looks at
we know
you
what
at
happened.
Cardi.
It's
Perhaps it might be best if we do finish off with little magics left in the pool, and that way nobody else can be creating these sin spawns down here.
and also
don't want
all
them-
the XP. No, I'm kidding.
I don't want them running up the city,
So
or even worse, someone coming down here and making their own.
if no one knows about it, nothing will happen.
can you maybe just like make the runes go away on the bottom?
Actually, that's a good question. Are the runes like inscribed on the well,
I think they're inscribed into the stone.
like on the outside of it, or just like inside the well, like in the water?
I think both. I think there are like runes inscribed in like each stone of the well. Like each one is a rune stone, I think.
I'm no
Okay.
expert at arcane magics, but doesn't this all have to be very precise and correct? And if we were to damage just a few runes, perhaps it would ruin the whole spell, wouldn't it?
Could I use my knowledge of Arcana and my knowledge of crafting things to figure that out?
Yes. Choose whichever one you like. Actually, you already like. You rolled an 18, I think, on your spellcraft
On the spellcraft, yeah.
to identify it. They don't really hold your hand through this portion of the book. Because this is like an ancient magical artifact.
Yeah.
That
It's something that I've never encountered before.
Yeah, I don't think
or
anybody's
have even read about
encountered
it.
it ever. So I don't know how much information you could have. So I think you'd have to like have a higher check to understand exactly how it works. You already got most of the pieces. I don't think that you think that like tampering with a couple of the runes would completely would
spell.
diminish it.
Okay. I think that perhaps since the runes created the magic, they might have needed to be in a precise organization. But now that the magic's in place, I think they're pretty much set. I think the only way to get rid of
That's
it
a good
is
point. I didn't think about that.
to probably spawn the
And
last.
why would we want to? It's a fascinating discovery.
You know that wouldn't be how you could destroy a magical artifact of this power.
Yeah.
It would typically something of this much, something this strange and this crazy strong and powerful and weird would require something much more specific to undo.
Nobody will come down here if we don't tell anybody that it's here.
This sin spawn that they're creating aren't too bad. I mean, Blythe killed that one pretty easily. Damon, Bicep, come over here. Come stand next to me.
Damon's just staring at the wall.
All of this is totally not up.
Finding all the bananas that
Close.
He's just eating bananas.
Just falling out of it.
He's
Out of body.
he's got fucking snake skin in one hand and banana peels in the other, and he's just alternating.
It's a wrap. It's a snakeskin banana wrap.
Oh god.
Cardi looks. Whoa, whoops! I meant to do that. Cardi looks at everybody and says, "Are you ready? I'll create another one, and hopefully we'll use up the rest of the magic."
Yeah, I ready an action to whack it over the head with my Morning Star.
Yep.
I ready an action to hack at it like the last one.
Okay.
Alright, I ready my longsword.
And I drip another bit of blood into the
Another
pool.
sin spawn gross up out of the pool. Let's just go Damon, Blythe, Royman, and if we need to, Vanya and Cardi.
Legit.
Oh, that's
okay.
Slink Staff. Whoops.
Nice. Bonk.
7. That is a miss. That's a hit. That's 14 points, I believe.
So far.
Okay. And let's go with Vanya and Cardi.
Miss. Probably.
I don't have a weapon
Oh.
going, so.
You have a dagger.
Oh yeah, I do. I don't actually have that set up, but I will just do melee.
Okay.
That does not hit.
That's gonna miss. So it takes 4. As this thing comes up, you guys are just fucking Night at the Roxbury beating the shit out of it from every side.
Why?
It's able to lash out with one claw at
You rang. Oh God!
at Cardi. Yeah, you guys fucking beat the shit out of
Father, why?
it. Father, why?
Pretty much guaranteed to hit me, so
No, that's a
You
12.
made me.
that hits me.
Oh, for 5 points of damage. You take 5 points of damage as it slashes through the ranger. Go another round. Everybody.
Well then, I'm gonna full attack
Damn.
this sucker.
Damon hits.
Sweet.
So hopefully you guys kill it, because that'll mean I
You
have
guys
to
kill it.
reload, and that'll provoke.
Yeah, you guys kill
Okay,
it.
good.
It falls back into the slop, and the rune well seems to completely dissipate whatever charged magic had been stored in it.
Okay.
There we go. I think at least the town is safe above, and there shouldn't be any more sin spawning. But holy fart.
This is simply
So now we know
fascinating.
where they were all coming from, at least.
Has it been 10 minutes since the last combat? The combat with the flying bitch?
Pretty close,
Okay.
probably. Unless I don't know. Do you have something that you want to do with your long arms?
I scratch my back. Excellent.
Okay.
Wait,
Then
if
it's
you have
been
long
10
arms,
minutes.
could you have reached this flying
No,
thing?
I don't really have like my
She doesn't- yeah.
my body like stretches out and distends, but I don't get any like reach bonus or anything
No.
like that.
That's a bummer.
Bummer.
Not yet.
Aha! I'm gonna go check her body.
Okay. You find the dagger, the returning
Tiny
dagger that she was
returning
using.
dagger.
I take a 10 to identify it, so we know it.
It's a +1 cold iron returning dagger.
Oh, good
Returning
thing she
plus
didn't
one
throw it
from
at me.
cold
I'm
iron.
vulnerable to cold iron.
Oh, she didn't know that. There's a tiara worth 50 gold. A black silk gown worth 25 gold. An obsidian unholy symbol toward a deity that I don't believe you've identified yet. It's worth 10 gold.
I will try.
I accidentally wrote unholly symbol.
Vanya wrenches, snaps, and pops, and shortly after returns to her normal size.
If it's an
Yeah.
obscure god, if it's an obscure god, it's DC 20, so I did not pass.
Yeah, I don't think you passed with that one.
Well, we should pocket it and take it to the priest in town. Perhaps he'll recognize it.
Aye.
A good idea.
Cardi holds on to the dagger and says, do you mind if I hold on to this? I'm not really much good in a melee combat, but this might be useful in the back lines.
Yeah, just Keep it away from me.
Why?
Something about that makes me uncomfortable.
Maybe the fact that it was wielded by a demon that was conjuring things.
Yeah,
And
that
stabbing.
might be it. I'm not sure.
So is that related to being a halfling, or is that related to your...
I am a Fey Foundling.
Okay. I was just seeing if there's like a reason that if Vanya could deduce why that would be the case.
You probably can't, unless you have some kind of role that would figure that out.
Knowledge nature would determine that you're part Fey.
Maybe, yeah.
I guess that could do it.
I got knowledge nature.
I don't have it.
Roll away.
Halflings are already kind of Fey anyway.
Are they?
Because they don't.
Oh, you know.
Don't they hail from the prime?
Gnomes. Gnomes do.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be gnomes. Maybe halflings. I don't know.
No,
So I think
don't
we
believe
still have a
halflings.
room full of zombies and another hallway. And
You are
the
done with
prisons.
hallways.
Wasn't there a southern hallway to this one?
Oh yeah, there was.
Yep.
So,
It's,
with regards to the pool in the middle of the room, is it
Mhm.
purely decorative, or is there anything for us to explore here?
It appears to be totally decorative.
Ugh, that's so annoying.
Why they would use two pools instead of another type of, like a statue or some shit, I have no idea.
As we're heading out, Cardi
It's a
notices
motif.
the doors on the walls.
Yeah.
And
Bing. Bing.
points
Yeah,
them
yeah.
out.
Oh,
Suppose we should check it out.
Cardi stands near the pool in the middle and says, perhaps you'll be going first? I'm not doing too well.
I will listen at this door to see if I can hear anything.
Same.
I'll be right back.
You know, Raymond, that is a cold iron dagger. Mostly it affects fey creatures. They tend to be the ones that choose to avoid such materials.
Well, that's weird.
Anything, does that mean anything to you?
I mean, not really. I'm a halfling.
Take another 120 gold that is on her person in magical reagents and just random bits and bobs in lieu of the experience bonus that you guys would have gained from deactivating the room well.
Oh,
Sweet.
Cool.
cool.
You said 120.
There's a bonus if you do what you guys did. So take 120 gold.
Cool.
Awesome.
Not each per person.
Damn.
It's a total 120. I still think it's a good idea to keep the leveling thing on track because I don't want to bother with managing experience for everything. But you guys deserve a bonus. Yeah. What do you do?
I'm listening at this door.
Oh. Yeah. You don't hear anything.
It's all clear up here, I think.
You want to open them?
I'm not opening this one, no.
Okay. Well, the doors just gently drift open to reveal that there is nothing inside.
Perfect.
Oh, I...
Why are they there in the first
closet?
place? One might
Everyone
ask.
gets 24 gold, by the way.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, it could.
Two small rooms to the northeast and southwest of the cathedral entrance were once used as storage and robing chambers. Both rooms are empty today, and their doors hang ajar. But yet, they have doors there in the first place.
Well, I
Yeah.
suppose, like, if you hid in them, then you could, like, attack all her summoned shit and wait for her to come down. Maybe? I don't know.
If she would do that.
Yeah. Well, I guess let's keep looking around.
Yep. After you
I was
join
expecting
in
to
with
see
me-
a whole, like, invading army or something. A little leery that we haven't found that yet.
I mean, the sin spawn was kind of close.
But there was only like 6 total?
I don't know.
Question for you, Brian.
Let me remind you guys. Oh, go ahead.
When I summoned the sin spawn with my blood, did it seem to diminish the pool more than when she summoned the sin spawn with her blood?
No, it seemed like it was the same.
Gotcha.
I'm also going to remind you guys of the note that you had found on Tessuto. Can't wait until the real raid. This town deserves a burning, that's for sure. Rip Nugget seems to favor the overwhelming land approach, but I don't think it's the best plan. We should get the Quasit's aid. Send her freaks up from below via the smuggling tunnel in my father's glassworks, and then invade from the river and from the glassworks in smaller but more focused strikes.
Yeah,
so okay.
that's what Roman was talking about. I was like, he was expecting there to be more people down here somewhere for the real raid.
But the surprise attack of these creatures, especially against unarmed civilians, they'd
be terrified.
It would be quite bad, but I think it would serve better as a distraction, which I believe was their intention from the letter that we got.
Yeah.
Perhaps the creature knew how to replenish the magic of the pool and create more.
That would be my guess.
Many secrets probably died with it.
Yeah.
Very, very smart. Give me another spellcraft with that thought, Vanya. And Cardi, I guess. You guys both just thought of something. Or you guys uncovered a new thing. Vanya, yeah, now that you think about it, and you connect the all the strange glowing writing and the arcane spells and things that you had seen before highlighting wrath so significantly within these catacombs, and you consider the recent explosion of wrath above Sandpoint when the goblins raided, you think that that's probably how this rune well had become energized.
They harvest the energy of the violence above to power the creation of these things.
Oh goodness.
Which sin is that?
The sin?
The wall lights up wrath.
Yeah.
Darn, I was hoping lust.
It's written in Thessalonian, so like.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's keep looking around, because I don't think we've found the puppet master, as it were.
Yeah.
Perhaps, although this thing might have been left here for quite some time to stew in its own anger.
There's one room left, but you guys already... I can't remember if you actually found it already or not. That would be... It was like a storage area. I think you had actually encountered it from the cave, the old storeroom.
Did we go down this hallway?
Well, you can just move around freely. But I think this is where you had... You guys had encountered this, but you didn't go through that door.
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah, it was an old storeroom, so you have
finished the dungeon.
Yep, you finished it.
We have not continued. We haven't gone north here. Oh, does it just end right there, or is that a door?
I think it just ends right there.
Yeah, because the prison is on the other side.
The prison we accessed going north through here.
But like,
unless there's another route to the bottom.
There might be a secret entrance there, because there's like a little hole on the bottom of the map inside the prison.
It doesn't describe that. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, is that not supposed to be a wall? I guess that's a secret entrance.
Yeah, I think it is.
Would it be an escape? Because this is a cell.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Somebody
dug a hole and got out.
I mean, this prison is eons.
It doesn't describe that anywhere, but it's like illustrated on the map like
that.
Or perhaps something dug through to get in.
Maybe. That's kind of cool, though.
Huh. Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool.
Well, since we're back around, Vanya, did you want to check out the...
Yes, Vanya would like to spend some time examining these bodies to see if there's anything interesting about them. But if there's anything to be learned, I will make rolls.
Okay.
Otherwise, she'll examine the bodies, make some notes, and we can carry on.
Yeah, I'm just reading up to like make sure I understand what that was. I don't believe that there's anything more for you to learn from the skeletons. You just know that these are incredibly ancient. This entire catacomb has probably been down here for like since like before civilization has really properly. They're basically pre-civilization skeletons. More or less.
Yep. Semi-human.
Yeah.
Subhuman.
I mean, they are human, for sure. But if you had to date it, you would think it's like before the Starfall.
Yeah.
It's like super fucking ancient.
Cro-Magnon.
Yeah. Like essentially like that.
Okay.
But I think that's about all that you can... I think that's all that there is to learn from this room.
Yep. That would satisfy Vanya's curiosity. Yeah. And...
we make a lot of notes.
We make lots of notes, and eventually, well, I think that about does it. Perhaps we should get out of here. I'm getting tired of this dank air.
Yeah, we should probably head up to the surface and warn someone about all of this. Because this is, it's certainly ominous that this is underneath the city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yet more of it may be buried behind the rockfall in the spiral staircase.
That was my next thought exactly.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys are all cool with that, heading back to the surface of Sandpoint. Okay. You guys return to the surface of Sandpoint.
Fresh air finally.
You have learned of this impending attack from the Thistletop goblins and Tsuda Kajitsu and his lover Nualia and the intended use of the Quasit Aurelium's sin spawn from below the city. Sheriff Belor Hemlock is still getting reinforcements from Magnamar. It's only been like a day and a half, I think.
Maybe it's quite a ways away, right?
It's a journey.
Yeah,
it's a few days there, a few days back.
Yeah.
Yep. Even on horseback, it's going to be quite some time. What does the town have for like? Is there an actual town guard, or is it just like the sheriff? Or there are deputies, right?
There are deputies. Yeah, there are town guards.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we should go and report our findings. See if they've managed to learn anything from Tsuto.
Yeah, and warn them about the attacks from the riverside.
Yes.
Is it Riverside?
I think so. Oh gosh, no, I don't remember. They were coming. The city's gone from below, and
they wanted the overwhelming land approach.
So where would you hide an army around Sandpoint, I wonder?
There are plenty of forests.
We should probably talk to the sheriff. He might have a better idea.
But he's not here.
We should probably tell the rest of the guard, though. It's better that they know.
Maybe somebody has an idea, though. Like,
let's see here. Guard's house. I'm sure there's place. Oh. I'm not sure who would be in charge now that the sheriff is gone. He had asked you guys to keep an eye out on the town in his absence.
Yeah. But as a point of order, like this is the river that they're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So
I would
like
think
that's
so.
that's a lot. The overland approach is pretty much like through the gates.
You guys got that handout that I just shared with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You read Pseudo's note?
Yeah.
Right.
Sandpoint Garrison. Yep, that's probably it. And yep, that would be here. So you guys can go there and like some guardsmen that are still there. I'm thinking there are probably only like a couple dozen guards in the entire
town
retinue, and he probably took like 4 guys with him. So there's probably like 20 guardsmen left for the whole town, and one of them will look up at you as you approach and say, "Oh, the Heroes of Sandpoint. What can I do for you? I suppose you're here to speak to that old Tsudo Kaijitsu."
Yeah, I wish that was all.
There's something else?
Well, yeah, this could get lengthy.
Please explain exactly everything. Start from the beginning. Don't leave anything out.
Well, I was
Oh
born
my
in
goodness.
Nybor.
It would
Sorry.
seem that most of Sandpoint is built on top of what would you call those? Ancient
Thessalonian runes.
catacombs, perhaps.
I like how you guys all cut to the chase. Blythe started with her birth.
You said that
You guys missed it, but I heard she was like, "Well, I was born in such and such."
Yes.
I was born on a spring day in 4982.
How old is Blythe? Curious.
27? Because they age pretty normally.
Oh, they age normally for humans.
Half elves
Yeah.
live a little bit longer than humans, but
A little
not,
bit.
not,
but they
not a
age
lot
at human rate,
cosmically.
not elf
Right.
rate. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's
And we think we found a component of their attack plan.
Oh.
We're pretty sure we eliminated part of the threat, but there's more than likely a what was the wording that he used? Overwhelming land force.
Yes.
Or attack from the waterways.
The guard that who had spoken to just kind of gulps and he goes, "Overwhelming?"
Those were
Well,
the
they're
word
goblins, so
choice.
goblins tend to move in large
Oh.
numbers.
He starts kind of wringing his hands and he goes, "Sheriff Hemlock will be back from Magnamar with reinforcements. We only have a dozen guards here. At the best of times, Sandpoint doesn't really have to deal with overwhelming goblin attacks that often. Perhaps I'll have to speak to the local militia and keep everyone on their guard. Do you think that we'll be able to do you think this is coming before the sheriff gets back with those reinforcements?"
Well, how
Likely.
common of knowledge is it that the sheriff is gone getting reinforcements?
I don't believe it's in the newspaper.
If they're clever, they're watching the roads.
Yeah, they might
Also,
know.
it's easy choice to deduce.
Oh dear.
they're also goblins. So they're not really known for being clever.
But they're not
Yes, but-
all they're not being led by goblins.
Yeah,
Other powers are at work.
we did find a goblin down there. He was strange and malformed.
Oh no, we left the zombies there. They're still alive down there.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
some
think they're going anywhere.
there are some zombies trapped down there too that we'll probably want to head down with you all at some point and throw fire on them or something.
He looks at you like these guys are fucking crazy.
We're the heroes of Sandpoint.
You are the heroes of Sandpoint, but you want me to get the boys to go down into
rip.
where? To throw
situation
fire
has-
on zombies?
The situation has escalated beyond what we anticipated, but I think if we all maintain our heads and not get too agitated.
Roymond, without thinking about it as you're making this pitch to him with that diplomacy check, I think like you just notice your lips are dry, and you just start aggressively licking your lips at him. And he seems pretty freaked out. He doesn't seem more hospitable toward you.
Okay.
I see. This seems like it's a bit above my pay grade, if I'm being totally honest with you.
Wait, you're getting paid?
Yeah, you guys aren't getting paid?
No,
Are
where do
not
we get
getting paid?
do we sign up somewhere to get like a salary or like a pension?
Yeah, that'd be
I have
cool.
so much glassware to replace.
I maybe would speak to the sheriff.
Cardi looks at all of the people in the party except for Damon, who hasn't said anything, and says,
Yeah.
"Y'all realize that our town's about to get attacked by goblins, and you're gobbling over pay?"
Well, yeah, we need money to relocate if Sandpoint burns down.
I don't think that's how it works, really.
Oh,
This is your town.
you're
Defend
normally-
it or die.
Normally, you get paid for like guarding the town if you're a guardsman.
Wait,
Probably not for whatever y'all are up to,
you don't think it's maybe commands a higher pay
burning
rate?
zombies and whatnot.
Like saving the city maybe is
You didn't kill the zombies.
well,
Look,
at any rate,
I'm just the stand-in here. I'm like the secretary. I don't know why you're trying to convince me of anything.
well, what do we have to work with?
There are a dozen guards total. The sheriff took 2 guys with him, so we've got 9 guardsmen.
Do we have any skilled hunters? We could perhaps attempt to recall that ranger, whatever her name is.
Shalelu and Asana?
Shalelu. We could attempt to bolster what defenses we have, pull up the bridges that cross the river.
Could we send word to the sheriff and have him pick up the pace? Well, he might not be hurrying because he might not think there's an imminent threat. But if he finds out there is one, he might.
He was pretty.
I believe he intended to grab reinforcements and come back in all haste. I can't see a rider getting to him, and by the time the rider reached him, he'd probably already be on his way back.
We'd be down that skilled rider too.
You mentioned a militia.
we're going-
Do we have a? You had mentioned a militia.
Well, there are some of the townsfolk could rally to the defense of the town if it came down to that.
Perhaps we might be letting them know that their services might be needed. And,
I'll put out word
bolstering our defenses along that
You
river.
should perhaps be somewhat subtle about it. You don't want to start the panic.
Well, are we going to prepare defense or what?
I feel like we can't afford to keep it secret at this point.
No. At this point, I believe we should rally the women and children and perhaps the cathedral, and
board up the homes as best we can, and maybe some kind of I don't know, whatever you call those like spiky things that you use to keep people from like running over you.
Where was this? You said that there's going to be an impending attack. How do you know about this?
We show him the note.
This is his journal.
He reads through the note. He says, "Let me actually get it in front of me." Damn it.
We don't really know where it's coming from. They were kind of debating. Maybe Tsuda would know exactly what the plan was.
Well, we say that, but the handout literally there is 2 X's and a big old arrow on the top and the right.
I think that one of them is for the courtyard where the original attack happened, and one of them is in the graveyard where they struck and took Ezekiel Tobin's body.
Yeah, that's the courtyard, and yeah.
Yep. He reads through it real quick and he goes, "Oh, this will top goblins. I wonder if they're preparing." And he kind of strokes his chin. He says, "I'll have the defenses ready here as much as we can, but really what I would love to do if Shalelu were back. Unfortunately, she's gone, but I think we need to have someone go and scout out the goblins in Thistletop and see if they can put a stop to this.
Blythe raises her hand.
He kind of like claps his hands together. Perfect. A ranger in the Heroes of Sandpoint. Exactly what we need.
She smiles very
Do we have
proudly.
to go out into the woods?
Yeah,
I'm a guide too. That's what I do. I'll take us there. Yeah.
It
Come on,
says
Vanya,
here.
it'll be an adventure, and certainly it'll be better than
I don't
being
like
in,
adventures.
But it'll be better than being in that cramped cave, right? And you might see some new
I
plant
don't
life.
know. There were arcane mysteries in that cave. I'm not interested in stictites and thorns and leaves and
But there could
badger
be,
holes.
There could be fun new herbs and stuff out there for your formulae.
Yes,
I'll lead you
indeed.
past the
Okay.
brambles and gross stuff. It's okay.
Cardi's like pretty much leaning on a stick at this point, like
You're
barely
not-
holding up. She's like almost out of health, completely out of spells.
Oh right, yeah. Because you
Also,
took half
Cardi seems
damage,
hurt.
and that's probably you.
Perhaps we might be resting a little bit before we head out into the goblins' territory.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
looks
can
like you need
rest
some
at the
beer.
inn. We still have rooms, and maybe leave in the morning.
Yeah, what time of day is it?
Let's see. I think you guys rested, then went down into the catacombs.
Yeah.
So
It
I'm
was
gonna say
quite a journey down there, though.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
took quite a while to get through all that, and then you guys were pretty thorough exploring it. So I'm gonna say it's toward the evening. No, it's
Yeah.
probably like sunset.
I think that's
That would be
fair.
best to rest.
We
In
can probably set off
and-
in the morning.
Yeah, the guardsman will say, "I think that's an excellent plan. I'll make sure that the town's defenses are bolstered. You all go to Thistletop and do what you can, learn what you can, and I guess we'll go from there."
All right, sounds good. Gang, maybe we should head over to the cathedral and get this weird green thing checked out, because it's really bothering me and it scares me.
Oh right, I can't see it, so I kind of forgot. Yeah, we should take care of this. And she points at her
Well,
neck.
I guess let me see if I can handle it again. Since we're going to plan on resting, Roymond will put Cure Light Wounds on both himself and Blythe, and we'll see if I can manage to do it this time.
Worth a shot.
Roll one for each.
Shit.
Boy, these rolls, dude. Oh, hey.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yes, you are
Hmm.
able to.
So I think I cure Blythe and not myself.
Yes, you're able to cure Blythe.
Oh, that feels so much better. Thank you.
Yeah, I learned a lot after fucking up my own.
Oh God. Oh, what did you do?
Yeah,
Yes, you
I
don't
don't know.
have to
It's like I think is it taller?
Yours looks
Does it-
worse.
Does it hurt? And Vanya
Perhaps-
was like literally
but
like
now it's-
poking at.
It's like sponge. I don't think that's normal.
And it
Whoa.
wasn't normal to begin
There's
with, but I think it's
definitely
worse
a
now.
lot of pus.
It's okay, you're not normal sized anyway.
Yes, I would estimate this is roughly 5% of your total surface area.
Perhaps we might be checking out the cathedral anyway. I could use some
Okay, well
fancy healing
you
myself.
get 12 points of healing.
I only had 2
Good lord.
space, so I'm full up, topped off.
I'm
You feel
sorry.
like a living god.
It would be 11 actually. I did that wrong.
And overflowing with health.
Yep.
I'll walk with you to the cathedral if you want, Raymond.
Yes,
Maybe
perhaps
you
we
should
can make-
stop picking at that.
No, keep picking at it. I want to see what happens.
You know, sometimes your curiosity is a little freaky.
Bit morbid, I would say.
I'm sorry?
Perfect response.
Roymond just kind of
That's what I say when I
smiles.
come too soon.
Oh my.
What did what did you
You know,
say, Zuzu?
I'm actually
I
glad.
couldn't hear her.
When you said I said that's in Damien's voice. That's what I say when I come too soon.
Oh God.
God.
Roymond just laughs at that.
Noted.
And, you know, I think I'm actually glad that we picked this one up.
I'm
Yeah,
not
he's been
Abyss.
helpful.
My name is
I'm glad that
Damien,
they
but you
seem
guys keep
to
calling me Bicep.
But that they seem to boost your morale. They more concern me about the unclaimed children and bodies they leave behind.
I think this one will surprise you.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about. So,
I guess we'll probably get to the cathedral around this time.
You going to the cathedral?
Yeah, I'd like to get this checked out.
Yeah, buy
And we
this
wanna
going
get
with
that-
Roymond.
that
Okay.
unholy symbol checked out too.
That too.
You could speak to Father Xantus. He's probably a good one.
Yep.
So it is late at night, and he's probably. Well, I guess I don't know how late
You
it
guys
is.
are the heroes of Sandpoint.
That's right.
People got time for us.
Yeah, they got
Cool.
time for y'all.
Yeah. I also asked
VIP.
if he has any
Nope,
healing
that's the
for
wrong
me
one.
that he might be able to assist with.
Oh my.
There's a bunch of people kind of milling about, even though it looks like the thing just happened, the party just happened. That's not happening. I just haven't changed this map to be like a normal time map.
That's fine.
And
That's
he's
fine.
conveniently placed for us.
Yeah, and he's just standing there and he's smoking a cigarette, drinking a cup of coffee, and he goes, "Oh, what's up, y'all?"
Oh, you seem much more relaxed
Shut up.
than the other day.
Trying to be way more chill now.
Well, cool.
Yes, perhaps the
can you
time's
take a
called
look at
for it.
this? And like Roymond just like pulls his his armor aside, revealing the giant, gross.
Oh, I think it's gotten worse.
He
since
looks
we-
at it and immediately just vomits.
Yes,
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But
It
of
was
course,
the Vargoyle bite.
Fucking jacked
Do
up.
anything about it?
He looks at it and sorry, getting audio. And he says, "What happened? How did you acquire this? What is it?"
I got bit by a Vargoyle. I think that.
A Vargoyle.
It was like a head with wings. It was gross and
extraplanar
tentacles,
creature.
and it bit me here. But Roymond fixed it, but he kind of messed up his own thing.
It's a bit hard to access, I imagine.
Let's see. He says, some sort of demonic bite.
I think so.
What you're describing. He says. He kind of sighs and says, "Well, let me see what I can do." He puts his hand on your forearm. He says, "Oh, all right, lad." And he will heal you and make a. He now won.
God damn it!
His caster level check. He says, "There is some powerful magic here in this bite. I'll have to try it again." Let's see. He is a 4th level cleric.
So
Cool.
he's got a
will-
much better chance at this than I
Shit,
do.
why don't we take
Yeah.
him with us?
He's got a much stronger chance. Yeah, he
Fuck
actually
Voltace, let's get
examines
that
the
healing.
wound and fully understands what it is. He's got a +9 to his heal, so he is going to focus up and try to do it again. Before that, I think he will cast guidance on himself. No,
Okay.
he doesn't have guidance.
I can put
He
it on
does
him.
have guidance.
I'll put it on him.
Okay. He does
Makes
have
sense.
guidance. Okay. Yeah, he is able to this time heal away the demonic bite, saying a prayer to Desna. Does.
Cardi looks up at him and says, "I might not have a Vargoyle bite, but you wouldn't happen to have an extra bit of healing for a wounded old mage, would you?"
He says, "Of course, child." And he kind of like puts his hand on your shoulder and says another prayer to Desna. And you and cast cure light wounds on you.
In point of fact, Cardi is well past her childhood. His childhood.
I think at this point, Cardi is
You're
like
short,
whatever.
So
Old
don't
dwarfs are
see
short.
ergo child.
I'm confused by this.
So the halfling's a baby then.
No, it's like it's a religious thing. Like he is like a father, and so we are his children in the congregation.
I don't recall signing up for this.
Well, it's
Vanya, it's a social tradition. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not patronizing. Or at
It's
least it's not
literally
supposed to be.
patronizing. Literally.
It sounds
what
like
it is.
patronizing to me.
You're calling him father.
Not the
Does a 4th level cleric have access to cure moderate wounds? I mean, I'm sure
for
they
sure.
do.
For sure. For fucking
Because this character sheet doesn't list his holy spells, like his domain spells, but
It should have it. That's
Gotta
the
have
next.
it.
That's the next heal spell you get.
clerics
Yeah,
have
I'm sure he
spontaneous
would.
Level
cast.
3,
They
I think you get
They
it.
can
he's
swap
like
out.
healing focused.
Yeah, they can swap out any of their normal spells
Yeah, that's
for
true.
cure
Spontaneous
spells.
casting is a thing. Too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like, so that's how he doesn't have any heal spells in his list, but I know he's like got them. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's got cure moderate wounds, 3 per day. So yeah, he'll use cure moderate wounds on you, Cardi. Says anything I can do to help the heroes of Sandpoint.
And you'll probably be hearing pretty soon that the defenses of Sandpoint need to be structured up. So the people are going to need some leadership and some guidance to keep everyone calm. Because there's an invasion of goblins coming, so...
And perhaps not a little bit of healing afterwards, because there are likely going to be deaths.
I see. He kind of strokes his beard and says, an invasion of goblins, you say?
And I show him the note.
I'll have to work with. I'll have to make it known that if there's ever an emergency of that sort, everyone knows that they may come to the cathedral.
Yes. Well, be prepared
I'll have
to
take a leadership position, of course.
Mhm.
I'll
Be
speak with the
prepared.
mayor.
Be prepared to accept several dozen casualties.
They plan to burn the whole city.
So another attempt like the last time.
Bigger.
Well, we have you all to
The
to
last
deal
time was a distraction, apparently.
So
this
one-
is a full attack, like to kill
dear.
everyone.
To wipe Sandpoint off the map, I believe, is
I-
their intention.
I think I understand. These are goblins?
And a
Trying to
bugbear,
wipe
I
off-
think.
Yes,
And demons.
goblins, yes, but under
Demon.
the command of other powers. Yes, we believe that a creature commands them. What is her name again? Not
Nawalia?
Melisandre.
Or-
Nawalia.
Nualia.
Yeah. A creature named Nawalia.
He snaps his attention to you. He says, Nualia?
Yes, the daughter of the priest.
Father Tobin's daughter.
Yes.
She wants
She's
to
the
be
one
a
that's
demon.
responsible for all of this?
Well,
Yes.
I suppose we don't exactly know that, but it's definitely implied.
You could
The
ask
ultimate-
the guy at the cell.
The ultimate motivations are unknown to us.
So are you telling him that Tsudo Kajitsu is arrested?
Yes.
Okay. He says Tsudo Kajitsu is the one who you're saying that Tsudo and Noalia are responsible for organizing the raid
Well,
of the festival?
we're not sure that Tsudo was in his correct mind. He might have been charmed or otherwise enchanted.
I suppose that's possible, but well, the boy certainly did have some malice against the town and his father. I heard there's been a disturbance there.
Yes, it seems that Longiku has been consumed by this conflict.
Consumed. Longiku
He
Kajitsu
was-
dead. Tsudo Kajitsu in prison.
Amiko's fine. She's at the inn.
Excellent. Well, that's one saving grace, I suppose. Between you and I try not to differentiate between members of my flock, but Amiko is certainly my favorite of them.
Yes.
Oh,
He
okay.
Ours
kinda-
as well. Despite
kinda-
her inability to produce the glasswork I need.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to find someone that can supply you with the alchemical reagents that you need.
Do you have some leads? She pulls out her notebook and gets ready to write.
He says, "Yes, I suppose there's always the pill bug whatever. There's 2 other alchemists that we've spoken of before. Yeah. Oliver Potiker, probably.
Royman will reach up and kind
Miss Tander.
Pull your notepad down gently, like putting his hand on your wrist and say, Vanya, maybe this isn't the time.
To go shopping. He says, This is terrible news indeed. I'll have to keep everyone. I'll do my best to keep the town safe, and I'll speak with Mayor Deverin and explain the situation. Hopefully, it won't come to that. Have you all made arrangements with Shalelu?
She's left. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
I was going to say she left town before we discovered the Thessalonian ruins beneath the town.
Of course, I'm sure she's out there scouting for the same dangers that you've just uncovered and learned so much about.
Yes, they.
Oh yeah. Also, there's ruins underneath the town. I don't think we mentioned that.
They're kind of demonic.
Yeah. Also, perhaps while you're here, could you maybe take a look at this? And I don't know who has the unholy symbol.
I'll just say
that seems
I have
like
it, I guess.
your bag.
Yeah. Yeah, we found this underneath in I guess you'd call them ruins underneath the town.
Yeah. Thessalonian ruins.
Yeah.
They're a substantial complex.
They're pretty expansive, yeah. It's probably
don't say.
It might be under the whole town. We can't tell. Part of it's collapsed, so we couldn't fully explore it.
Of course. And you said something about demonic ruins?
There were signs of demonic activity throughout. We found a book written in the abyssal tongue.
That doesn't bode well at all.
No.
We also found a demon creature that had this unholy symbol on it, and I reach into my bag and pull it out.
When you show it to him, he immediately recoils a little, and he says, "That is a holy symbol of Lamashtu."
What the fuck is a Lamashtu?
Demon goddess of monstrosities. Found beneath Sandpoint?
Yeah.
Wait, that name has come up before. Was that in the note as well?
There was a different Malakesh something.
Malfeshnikor.
That does say, hopefully when she offers Sandpoint to Lamashtu's buyers, her body won't be as hideous. Maybe I'll luck out. Succubi are demon too, aren't they?
He says, Lamashtu is the demon goddess of monstrous births.
Great. Of course it is.
If this Nualia is in league with such a demon, she must be transforming herself in some demonic fashion. But I can't imagine why a child of Desna would go to such lengths.
It seems she's fallen short of whatever she may have been previously. Does the name Malfeshnikor mean anything to you?
Sorry, I'm actually kind of blanking on exactly what his role was or her role was.
It says, my love's too distracted with the chambers to make decisions. She's Feshnik was released from control.
Yeah.
About being
Father Xantus says, means nothing to me, but if it's associated with Lamashtu and you're telling me that there are demonic ruins beneath Sandpoint, it can only be bad.
Seems like likely a demon of some sort.
I wonder if this Nualia is attempting to. Does it say? It says in the note she's trying to summon Malfeshnikor or get his help or something.
Released and under her command. So it appears to be something that is locked up, or that's the implication. Locked up and not under their control. Yeah. Something they're trying to get control of to use for their attack.
The attack.
It must, if it's associated with Lamashtu, Malfeshnikor may indeed be some sort of monstrous creature or demon. If Nualia is the one that orchestrated this attack on Sandpoint and she's attempting to gain control or summon this creature, she must be intending to use him in the attack. It can't be anything good.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems there's a shrine near Thistletop where she has started her transformation, and I don't know. it is our intention to leave town tomorrow, I believe, and
In the
In the
morning.
morning.
and see if
You're
we
going
can.
to leave Sandpoint?
We're going to see if we can scout the Thistletop goblins to learn more about what we're facing.
Yeah,
Maybe we can
Yeah.
stop things before it takes place.
Yeah, we need to assess our situation and figure out just how big the threat is. If it's going to be something that is too big for us to defend in Sandpoint before the sheriff gets back, we may have to consider evacuation.
He nods gravely and he says, I think you'll find it a hard sell to convince the citizens of Sandpoint to evacuate and leave their entire homes behind for a goblin raid, especially since reinforcements are coming back from Magnamar. Perhaps there's something that Mayor Kendra could do, or Sheriff Hemlock, but I have a feeling that most people here are going to want to defend their homes.
Well,
Perhaps
maybe when
Sandpoint
you
isn't-
throw in the whole demon thing, that might change their minds.
It's possible.
There are lots of other beautiful cities around. Have you seen them? Like Magnamar? Oh my gosh, I heard it's beautiful. We could just go there.
I mean, I definitely want to defend Sandpoint, but if it looks like we can't, I'd rather everyone survive.
If it comes to that, I'm sure that we'll be able to lead a refugee party back down to Magnamar. Although it sounds as if Nualia has something against the people of Sandpoint itself, not just the geography. I wonder if we would be easier prey out on the road.
Yes, raiding parties would be able to strike at us. There are not enough armed fighters among us. There would be great casualties either way.
It seems to me that perhaps the best move would be to fortify Sandpoint and defend our home. Although, whatever the mayor and Sheriff Hemlock decide is best, I'll go along with. I just want to keep everyone safe.
Same.
We should speak with the mayor, see if she has any ideas, but I think our defenses will be bolstered by more information, which we can learn by scouting Thistletop.
Indeed.
It's going to be quite a difficult journey, but I hope you know how much everyone here appreciates what you all are doing for the town. It means quite a bit.
Yes, apparently the guards are getting paid?
Yes, we do employ the guardsmen with money. I know that you all have been bribed with free room and board and food and drink and
This
things
the
of the
food's
like.
been
but-
so good.
Yeah,
She
it
made us
was
the
a good
board that we caught, and
I just suddenly
boar was quite
realized
good.
that I am incredibly hungry.
Yes, perhaps
Well,
we...
why don't you get yourselves over to the Rusty Dragon? I'm sure that Ameko and Bethana will gladly cook you up something delicious.
that's the plan.
And how about that as a place to stop?
I think that is a good place to stop. We have set the stage for next.
Yes.
Okay. Put a pin in it there, folks.
Mhm.
Good session.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Not
Much fun.
bad.
I learned that we need to figure out ways to kill small flying things.
I don't
I was
know.
like,
I think we've done
oh
it.
man, this one might be a little bit rough for them, but I don't know. They always come up with something.
So
I was
Yeah.
getting to the point of jumping off the ledge, and
I
I
honestly,
shot.
like, when I originally moved him over there, I was like, all right, fucking do it. Like, this is gonna have to be the way. They're gonna have
Yeah.
to do a... Remember
I
when
was-
Kali had to, like,
yep.
out and grab that
You know
one?
what?
Like,
I think if that ever happens again, I can save one of my spells to tensor floating disc a melee guy into the air.
Ooh, that could be good.
Mhm.
but
Good
it
idea.
only floats like 5 feet off the ground, right?
Can you lift it?
Not very far.
yeah,
Can you
otherwise it
color
would basically
spray
be flight.
or?
Well, no, there's
Um,
like 3 feet above the ground. Yeah, damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't lift it very high.
I saw something. One second.
Can you daze or color spray or anything like that?
Like right now, I don't have. Like I have charm person, but I didn't have it prepared, and I thought magic
Oh,
missile would.
sucks. Okay.
Right.
Magic Missile
Yeah.
was very good that fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But like
super useful.
I'm so low level that I only have access to like a couple spells a day,
Yeah,
so
that
it's
makes
like
sense.
Yeah.
it's not reliable. So I don't want to